owned. Rifles on headshot angles. Astralis, they are nipping at the heels of Na'Vi.
Whoa, wonderful. X'da. Bu yerda maza qilib X chekib stream tomosha qilyapti. 9-7 Astralis deyarli yetib kelgan hisob bo'yicha. Va mana Echo roundni olsa, o'rtadagi farq bitta round qoladi. Double doorga smoke. Makazi.
27 kills on all
Andrea
of
qarab yurdi.
Astralis,
Beat
nearly
one
20
flow
on
Makazi.
device.
Chill.
And like obviously that's all of Astralis.
Va
except for
shortga
the
qarab
device.
chiqishar ekan.
He doesn't have 20 at the 27. That would be absurd.
Na'Vi just have to hit B, low econ.
Ikki igrok B'da, 3 kishi esa A'da.
Didn't go well. Similar setup for Stown and Yabi again.
Nega bu accountda stream?
Yabi jump spotting middle.
Hozir testov qilib ko'raylik bu turnirda. Agar hech qanaqa copyright tashlamasa, keyingi kunlari o'zimiz katta accountda stream qilamiz.
Or Util, little cash here for Yabi to pick up. Hooksy breaks that mid smoke.
Bu yerda o'yi Alexey Bishtaunni kill qildi. Yabidan triple kill.
This is one of them.
B kirib kelishida. Yabi ajoyib tarzda kutib oldi. Smoke orasidan kill topgan va bu yerda Beat hamda Alexey Bishtaunni yo'q qilib yuborishdi. Device va Yabi. Beat hamda Alexey Bga qarshi smokedan chiqib keladimi Yabi? Yo'q, chiqmadi.
Yabi was debating making a play there, but in what ended up being a tight 2v2.
Hozir Begzod Trader 1 daqiqa shuni mana shu raundga olsin va Yabi ace qilishga juda yaqin. 4 ta kill, quadro kill. Alexey B low va Yabidan ajoyib ace. Nega stream o'chib qoldi? Kompyuter berzagruska berib yubordi. Mana shu sabab o'chib qoldi stream. Like bosib qo'yamiz Begzod aka. Agar kreslo olmoqchi bo'lsangiz, qarang mana. Pro gamingni mana bu kreslolar bor. O'sha Kaugardan kashfasi mana 2 yildan beri ishlataman mana shu kresloni. Bu reklama emas, siz prosta oling. Mana shu narxi ham Kaugardan ancha arzon, sifati ham ancha zo'r. Hamma modeldan bor, mana shu 3 ta ko'rib turganingizda. Men o'zim o'rtadagi aranjbesini ishlataman. Mana bu ham Pro Gaming kreslasi, o'zim custom qilib olganman, ko'rgan bo'lsangiz. Bu $220 shunaqa va oy Makazi ishda ayrigil qildi. Lekin 14 HP bilan qolgan. 14% jon bilan.
An early 5v4. This is one of the nicest spots you've been in if you're Na'Vi. Struggled at getting and maintaining these advantages, and so this feels like a round you have to convert.
Hisob 8-9 device-da har doimdek. AWP hali ham qo'lda Hooksy. Hooksiga chiqib kelishadi, flash bormi? Yo'q, flashsiz va Hooksy. Alexey Bni kill qildi, Beat esa darhol Hooksyni razm qilgan. 4-3 vaziyat. 1 daqiqa vaqt. Ime underda midga qarab check qildi, adashmasam. Hozir Yabi haqida info ham olingan. Endi B ga qarab kirishga rotatsiya qilish tanladi Na'Vi. Vaqt yetadi. B'da esa Yabi bor, Yabi. Yabi qaytish kerak, B'ni qoldirib ketdi. B'ga hozir osonlik bilan kirib keladi Na'Vi. Va bu yerda Ime Yabi B igrokligi haqida info ham bor edi. Endi B'ga bemalol pachga qo'yiladi. Stown va Device gunlarni save qilib qolishadi va bu 10-chi raund Na'Vi uchun.
Forces a bit of a gamble, forces moves to be made, and Na'Vi find the gap.
I mean, Yabi realized what's happening, right? Device has long info.
Like was qo'yamiz. Boshqalar ham yetib borishi uchun.
I guess thinks he can
Hali
push
menimcha
slower to catch
soat
that
3
replay,
bo'lgani
but
uchun ham ishda
Emo was
bo'lsa
there
kerak,
from
katta
the
ehtimol.
get-go, waiting the whole time in tunnels, and that's why Na'Vi know they can go back. So they leave the porch light on, Harry. Late entrance into this T side for Na'Vi. Finding their first round since the second.
Na'Vi, Austin, Majora, Graphics. So, 10-8.
What if they lose the round shooting at it? Ever think about
Va
that?
mana bu yerda Makazi ishda kutib olgan vaziyati. Bu yerda esa
Through
Ime
the
Yabi
yellow thing as an enemy.
There are certain sprays you can use. I think that
It's a
Technic
zombie
pauza
spray
yoki
is
time
banned,
out?
I heard.
yeah, the zombie spray. I think it's banned. I'm pretty sure it's banned.
Time out Astralisda.
People were actually I think
Hali
Astralis used to do
birorta
it
time outni
a
ishlatmagan
long
Na'Vi.
time ago. in CS:GO, where on overpass you could like put a spray on one of the toilet signs.
Yes, to ruin one of the smoke lineups.
And I remember seeing a player like couldn't find the lineup because of a spray. I want to say it's banned. I'm not entirely sure.
Time out. Time out ham o'z nihoyasiga yetdi. 19-round.
Navi's first round since the pistol coming in. Breaking a little streak from Astralis.
Va bu round ham muhim roundlardan biri. Ikkita jamoa uchun ham va wonderful. Downni kill qilib yubordi smoke orasidan. Entry kill topgan. Yabi esa Kalashnikni qo'lga kiritib oldi va Huxi. Wonderful. Yana bir kill qilish mumkin smoke orasidan Huxini. Agar agressiyani kamaytirmasa Huxi.
That's a spam for the rundown mid.
Alexi B. Beat.
Huxi good position, but again, I feel like the trade is
Kelishdi Huxin pozitsiyasi va Alexi B'ni kill qilib yubordi. Bu yerda beat Huxi double kill, wonderful darhol razmen qildi. 3-3 vaziyat. Huxini double kill. Игрокlar sonini tenglashtirdi.
Might not have been a inspiring game from Huxi here, but that double is important.
50 soniya va bu yerda Yabi Imeni kill qilib yubordi.
Spam through the tunnel smoke.
Device ko'rdi, info berildi, shortdan kelayotgan haqda. Bu yerda Steyr tutib oladimi? Makazi Steyrni kill qildi, to'xtamayapti. Yana yuradi va Device Deagle'da Makazi Device'ni ham kill qilib yubordi. Yabining o'zi. Yabi City'da
just Yabi to stop. He's had an uptick
Makazi
here
low.
in the second half. It's been notable. Support finally arriving.
Va hozir timingda Makazi Yabini kutib oladi. 11-round Navi uchun. Navi yana bitta round olsa biz map pointga chiqamiz. Astralis'ni pikida.
That's why he's taking that fight, right? Device is using a deagle. He's got to hit a headshot. Makazi's 10 health, having to push through the Molotov.
2ga 3 clashni olib chiqdi Navi. Makazining ajoyib highlightlari, harakatlari evaziga.
Climbs over, shuts down the clutch before it begins. That's Makazi, the X factor here for Navi.
Yana Astralis eng so'nggi time outni ishlatdi. Ketma-ket ikkita time out olindi.
It's not just mindless aggression either. He's taking a free 1v1 when it's available, knowing that if Yabi's left in that 1v2, they have the bomb planted for sure. You've got Wonderful there, Makaze in the site. Like, that's a really hard retake. If they're able to group with two players, right? If Yabi and Device are able to start like a slow, short climb up, they can trade the AWP, then Makaze's low. He just does a great job of teeing Navi up for a free round win. And he does it all while he's one shot from certain death.
You can tell Device is regretting even taking that fight there. Tries to
So'p 18 Navi oldinda 20-round boshlandi. Wonderful. Yana bir kill topishga harakat qildi. Alexi B push qilib middan chiqib kelgan.
They're not out of the woods yet. Astralis have 4 sports into
Makazining bazasi dasmerda.
It could cost them everything. Back-to-back
Lekin
forces.
1 KDda, KD yaxshi 16-12, 1+ KDda.
Block on the long smoke. Got to be ready for this.
Stown va Steyerda o'yini o'xshamayapti. Va Huxi. Push qiladi, Huxi full blind holatda ham bit top ketmoqda. Steyr esa Alexi B'ni kill qilib yubordi, razmen topdi. Va bu yerda Yabi Makazini kill qilib yubordi, shortda hozir Kalashnik topib oladi. 4-3 vaziyat. Ime low. Va endi AWPda Ime harakat qiladi.
There's only 55 seconds left in this round.
50 soniya vaqt.
For now,
Bomba esa T-spawnda.
Seeing if they're given anything.
Maybe they just go B and
Beat.
in the pit with the AWP here.
B'ga qarab yurishni boshladi. B'ga agar kirib keladigan bo'lsa, B'da hech kim yo'q. Va biz rotatsiya ko'rishimiz mumkin. Lekin Wonderful longga chiqishni boshladi. Beat ham underdan midga qarab yurishni boshladi.
From lower, this is so slow though.
Beat.
25 seconds, it's on.
Nima qiladi? 20 soniya vaqt.
No peek on the cross.
Va Ster hamda Stowndan wonderful way email kill qilib yuborildi. Bit esa gunni save qilib qoladi.
A risky force buy for Astralis pays off massively.
Kalashnik kerak keyingi raundda seriyaga drop qilib beradi. Hisob 11-9. Astralis o'zini pikini yutib keta olar ekanmi? Like bosib qo'yamiz. Like 13 ta ekan hali. 40 ta odam tomosha qilib turibdi. Like ni ham yetkazib qo'yishimiz kerak soniga.
You can see the frustration, and justifiably so. Like, this was Navi's chance to very comfortably end this game.
Yaxshi flash.
Now it's more grindy, right? You're going to have rifles to go up against. You've got the AWP coming out for device.
21 round boshlandi. 11-9 hisobda Navi oldinda longda 3 ta guruh push qilib kelgan. Wonderful. Yaxshigina damage qabul qilib oldi. Open kill stagidan qaytdi orqaga va double doorga smoke Alexibidan. Flash. Makazi underdan harakatlanishni boshladi. Ime esa kirib kelish tomonda o'ynamoqda. Makazi shortga qarab yurishni boshladi. Alexibi shortda esa ularni Steyr kutib olishga tayyor. 1 daqiqa vaqt. Navi shoshmayapti. Alexibi mid to be smoke bermoqchi. Device va Huxi longni egallab olishgan.
Troublesome twosome on the B-bomb site. Astralis.
Va Huxi orqaga qaytib bu yerda bit device-ni ajoyib tarzda pick qilib, kill qilib yubordi. Open kill topilgan. Va agar shortdan kirish boshlanadi. Bu yerda Steyr birinchi kill, double kill Steyr, Yabi esa email kill qildi, bit darholini razmen qilgan. 3-2 vaziyat, 30 soniya vaqt. Bomba tushib qolgan. Bit kill bo'ldi, Huxini kill qilib yuboradimi? Ha, bit Huxini kill qildi, bitdan double kill. Bu raund uchun esa quadro va wow, 3-2 clutch olib ketmoqda Navi. Bitning ikkita one tap'i ketma-ket qilgan ikkita killni, bu raund uchun esa qilingan quadro kill. Astralis o'zini raundini berib yubordi. Va map point. Hisob 12-9. Nar kanalga nima bo'ldi? Vaqt nar kanal ham bor. U kanalga hozir bugun testoviy stream bunda. Agar hech qanaqa copyright shunaqa muammolar bo'lmasa, ertangi o'yinlar nar kanalda qilamiz.
That is a big disaster.
Dude, it's also just the type of player that Bit is. Those are like the perfect fights for him. You know, those tappy, drawn out, long range fights where it's all about getting that quick headshot kill.
Hozir ham mana round nol berdi. 21 ga 9 KDda 21 ta kill qilgan. Unga yaqin faqatgina Astralisdan device. Killer soni bo'yicha eng stabil o'ynab kelayotgan igrok Bit Navida. Makazi underda Wonderful esa hali ham suitsida. Device ham Steyr va Stownda gun bor. M4 ya'ni MK. Va bu yerda Makazi Yabinaji tarzda kutib oldi. Steyr esa darhol unga razmen qildi. Underdan Ime. 3 igrok esa darhol longa push qilib bomb site'ga yaqin Stown bitni kill qilib yubordi smoke orasidan. Va Alexibi Huxini kill qildi. Stown va device darhol kill topishmoqda. Bu 10-chi raund Astralis uchun. Astralis osonlikcha berib yubormoqchi emas, o'zini pikini juda katta xatolar qilib yubordi.
Nice smoke play for Stown coming through with that block. And Navi can't make it even up ramp. Felt like they had everything going for them. These long flash plays, these long cross shots for Astralis have
va 23-chi raund boshlandi. Agar bitta raund Astralis oladigan bo'lsa, va mana full echoda Navi hozir. Full echo. Astralis xatosiz o'ynasa, biza 24-chi raundni ko'rishimiz ham mumkin. Va Bit. O. Futbol o'ynab yuribdi.
with a kick about, but
Alexey ham keldi unga
I mean,
qo'shilishga.
dude, I get it if you're bit.
what else can you do? Scored every goal in this game, 21 and 10.
Eko round. Manimcha roundda so'ngida barcha
And Na'Vi
igroq
don't
oldinga
take a
borsa
timeout.
kerak. Ko'p
They
ham
haven't done it in this game. They
qilib
don't want to
qolgan.
give Astralis
Qiladigan
their
ish yo'q.
chance to talk to Rugger, especially when they've run out of timeouts. So they just use this Glock round as a
Nima qiladi?
conversation.
B'ga kirib keladi katta ehtimol bilan. 50
Stairs
soniya vaqt.
climbed back up the rankings in this game. His stoppage on cat holds has been really, really nice.
Yep.
He's not just been playing from ramp either. He's
Qayergadir
had cat
rotatsiya
info very
ko'ramiz.
late in the round. Look at him here, 40 seconds. He's
Va
still getting
yurish
util in all
boshlandi.
shorts.
Aga rotatsiya bo'ldi bu yerda.
And
Shortga qarab yugurishadi
yeah,
yoki
multi-kills when
longdan
Na'Vi do
chiqishadi.
go for cat splits.
Long variant
Na'Vi might have had a
tanlandi.
good chat, but it's very
Hech
important
qanaqa
they die
utility yo'q.
at the
Full
end of
eco
this
round.
Yeah.
And so you have to
20
hope that
soniya
Huxi
vaqt
is
exit
down
frag
for
topishga
grenades.
urinib ko'rishadi. Bu yerda
Yes.
Huxi. Huxi birinchi kill, Huxidan double kill, wonderful
15
esa.
seconds. You need to die.
Voy, wonderful magazini ham kill qilib yubordi.
Count.
Wo wonderful device ishlardan esa double kill.
All right.
Va 24-raund
Then we
bizada.
go to the final round of regulation
Huxi
between Na'Vi
ace
and
qilish
Astralis.
bor
It
edi
is
imkoniyati,
Astralis's
lekin
map
sprayni
pick
sal
here
to'g'ri
on
ushlay
Dust
olmadi.
2, and, well, you were ready to write them off in this game, and I don't blame
Nima deb
you.
o'ylaysizlar? Overtime ko'ramizmi?
But this keeps going.
Va mana bu yerda wonderful
Few
yo'qqa
twists and
makaziga tegib
turns.
qolgan. Vaziyat.
Maybe, just maybe, Astralis can make this overtime.
Na beat, eskilardan bitta beat qolgan.
Bit on a Galil. Come on. Swap it out.
O'sha legendarniy 2021-yilga
Someone
sostavdan
give this guy an
beatni
AK.
o'zi bor faqat.
Just a B rush.
Va B'ga rush bu yerda Yabi. Oy, full blind qo'latda hech qanaqa kill qila olmadi. Va bizda bu hozir so'nggi round bo'lishi mumkin. B to'liq egallandi, bo'lingan. Yabi bir dona bo'lsa ham kill qilib ketish kerak edi. 4 ga 5 vaziyat. Retake qilishga urinib ko'rishadi. Flashlar bor. Qani ko'ramiz, retake'ga o'xshar ekan. Va wonderful bu yerda rasket qilayotgan Huxining turfojon bilan qoldirgan. Va shtaun magazin kill qildi Imesda. Shtayerni ketma-ket razmenlar. Va 13-11. Raqib jamoa pikidan Na'Vi 24 raund ko'rdik biz dast kartasida. So'nggi 24-raundda 13-11 hisobida g'alabani qo'lga kiritib ketdi. Keyingi map boshlangancha bizda bir 15 daqiqa atrofida vaqt bor. Astralis. Onlayn bo'lgan turnirdan ko'ra bar offlaynni yaxshiroq o'sha. Bitta sahnada, mana orqada turgan sahnada o'ynasa ham bo'lar edi. No copyright muzika qo'yib turamiz menimcha orqa-fonga.
Talk to me. Why have you been avoiding me so much lately? Did I do something wrong, or was it maybe something I said? I'm going crazy thinking about it.
Didn't do anything.
Hozir Blastdan World Championship yaxshiroqmi? Endi World Championshipda hammasi katta qismi to'g'ri offline tarzda bo'ladi. Mana shu uchun
Was it maybe something I said?
yaxshiroq.
I'm going crazy thinking about it.
Didn't do anything.
Dakazlikka juda zo'r faytlar bo'lgan 2021-yilda. Na'Vi ketma-ket hamma turnirlarni yutishni boshlagan vaqtda bitta major yutib olganda, mana shunisi sal alamliroq. Bitta major, mana shunisini hisobga olmasak, qolgan juda katta chempionatlarni, Kyolni har bitta bo'lgan chempionat yutib kelgan Na'Vi. O'sha vaqtda World Cup Championshipga borishimiz mumkin, ehtimoli bor. Akkreditatsiya berishsa, u yoqqa harakatni qilamiz. Asosiy masala akkreditatsiyada. 12 minutdan keyin Inferno kartasi boshlanadi. 12 minut. Like bosib qo'yamiz, like bosmanglar boshqalarga yetib borish uchun. Endi kanalimizga to'g'ri YouTubedan odam kelmasa kerak hozir. Hozir mana qaytaman.
Something is obviously bothering you. Suddenly you're Mr. Distant.
Telegram kanalida kuzatib tursanglar, stream boshlanganda yana bir link tashlab qo'yamiz.
Oh, and good luck with your buddy in the Mercedes.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still. Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent,
bad like Michael. Now I'm good like Kendrick said, boy, we gon' be alright. I just double my price, yeah. I get love on sight. That's the only love I like. Now look at that, we nice. Put the past on ice. Now look at that, we nice. Put the past on ice. Now look at that, we look at that, we look at that, we look at that, we look at that, we nice. On the outside looking in.
I can fly. I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly.
Bir minutdan keyin bizda keyingi karta boshlanadi. Keyingi nechi bo'lsa, ping bilmam nechi ekan. Juda kam, shuni bilaman. Ikkinchi karta nechi bo'lsa keyin mana 1 minut. Inferno boshlanish arafasida link bor. Kiramiz, qaytamiz streamga. Navi va Astralis. Navi birinchi kartani olgan. Hozir ko'ramiz endi Astralis Infernoni, ya'ni Navini pikini olsa, balki Decider mapdan ko'ramiz. Nima o'chib qoldi? Mana hozir orqa fonni to'g'rilab oldimda. O'chgani yo'q. Igrolar joylashib olsin.
About Raga's statement as well, saying he wanted to prove that Makaze still has some way to go at tier 1. What do you say in response?
He said that.
Yeah.
I mean, we will about to see. I think a lot of people
Makaze
underestimate him,
haqida
but he's a good guy. He's picking up stuff very fast, and then
boya kompyuter перезагрузка
Maybe I didn't misquote Roger on that, but yeah, Makaze, he stepped up on map number 1. He's been looking solid so far for the Navi.
So far, so good. I think Roger said it with a bit of fun in his eye as well. You know, he didn't mean it unintentional, but I think it's a fair point as well to raise that right now Makaze is still a bit of a question mark when it comes to Navi. We don't really know where he's going to slot in. We don't know how
Donk aytib o'tdi. Makaze oddiy igroklardan farqi yo'q, hech qanaqa g'ayrioddiy narsa ko'rayotganim yo'q.
Peter to only get better and better and better the longer they get into this project. So maybe he has a point. Maybe now's the time to beat him. If they can't now, then probably never.
Well, abishni igrokdek xuddi boshqa igroklarga qaraganda unaqa qiyinchilik tug'dirgani yo'q. Va muammo ham bo'lmaydi deb aytdi Donk.
He did quite average, so he's definitely helping Navi improve, and it just feels like the rest of the squad also, when they get the group going, that they're playing better. So I think it has done
Lekin yaxshi. Ketma-ket o'yinlardan keyin Makaze jamoaga ancha moslashib olgan
What are we looking
hozir.
at for the composition of Navi when we look at their
JL
o'rnini
bildirdimi yo'qmi unisini endi ko'ramiz.
How does that kind of frame up?
JL balki qaytar, balki yo'q.
It's a good question because I feel like
JL qaytish uchun Makaze transfer qilinishi kerak yoki JLni o'zini transfer qilib oladi agar Makaze u vaqtgacha yaxshi joylashib oladigan bo'lsa jamoaga.
I think the same could be said for the banana players. Stown is also a player that and proactive on Banana. So I feel like if you're Navi, you have to make a decision whether you want to face that and fight
Navi
that from the
Inferno
get-go, or maybe
kartasi
play a little
baribir
bit more
Navi
slow on
niki
the T
bekorga
side,
pick
draw
qilmagan.
out some of the utility
Yaxshi
and then go
o'ynaydi.
into late executions.
Mongols
I'm leaning towards the second option
Infernoda
right here. I think LXB trust a lot in Navi's ability to execute, and I don't think they're interested in a
Spirit bilan
fast-paced game.
o'ynaganda
and
Inferno
it's
ban
room for
qilib
it's all
yuborildi
about banana
Spirit
control. So I
tomonidan.
think that's again where the majority of the fight is going to go on. I personally want to see more of Stown. I think that he is one of the guys out of Australia that has disappointed me the most.
Astralis legendalardan biri.
He looked like a sharp, and he's been considered maybe the next biggest player out of Denmark. You know, and I don't think he has improved with Huxi, that's for sure. But I still
Lekin
feel
oxirgi
like
3 oyda
he
8 marta
has a
o'ynaguncha
tendency
60%
of
win rate
disappearing
bor.
when he
Astralisda
gets to
ham
play
shansi
matchups
yo'q
like
emas.
this one.
Well, he's going to need to show
Info
up
bering
fast
nimaga
because
Falcons
this is
o'ynayotgan
do or die
sababi
for Astralis.
katta
Harry,
sababi o'sha
Hugo, is
Kyosuke
this the
sabab.
last time we see the Danes
Kyosukeni
at season 2
vizasida
advantage?
muammolari sabab ikkita chempionatni o'tkazib yuboradi. Ikkita chempionatni o'tkazib yuboradi. Londonda bo'ladigan Blastni и mana bu Blast Bounty'ni. Mana shu ikkita chempionatni o'tkazib yuboradi Jordan. O 23 ta turgan ekan konditsioner markazi. Hammasi uyda menimcha, hech kim unaqa bootcamp qilib o'ynayotgani yo'q. Webkamlarni o'rnatib uyda o'ynamoqda. Charchamaydi Jordan Pau.
They even were able to
Va
overcome
mana
that back in
boshlandi.
Cologne, as you just said.
Getting better.
So
City bo'lib harakat qiladi Astralis, Navi esa terror. Birinchi round boshlandi. Steyr hamda va bu yerda o Huxi, Bda Huxi esa Makaziyani kill qilib yubordi, open kill topmoqda. 4 kishi bo'lib qolgan Navi, oy, shtaun qilingan push bit tomonidan to'xtatildi. Va double burst.
I think the flash let him down there, actually. I like the play, but didn't seem like Navi were too blind in middle, so I like both flash plays. I think it's good as far
Aga
as
qarab
initiating,
kirmoqchi,
but
Ada esa
second one didn't really
3
do
igroq
that
kill bo'lgan.
much for
Steyr
Stown.
yolg'iz o'zi Bda.
He gets headshot instantly.
O Steyr Wonderfulni
Steyr, and
kill
then
qilib
Vice
yubordi
back to
USP-da.
middle. Vice rotating, decides
3
to
kishi
get
bo'lib
to Steyr,
qolgan.
says it's
Va bu
clear
yerda
out.
Huxi,
Huxi finds
Huxida
his
double
second
kill.
headshot.
Ikkinchi headshot. Beat Huxi, imeni ham kill qilib yubordi. Triple kill Huxida. Alexi B yolg'iz o'zi 4 kishiga qarshi. Birinchi raundni Astralis o'z foydasiga hal qilishga yaqin.
Yeah.
But just every now and again.
No, it's not just that, it's like the tidal waves and like what the
Well,
ocean.
because if
Nima qiladi?
Astralis
40
is to
soniya
the
vaqt.
stars,
Yeah.
and
Huxi's to the moon.
Huxi's to the moon,
Huxi,
like Bitcoin.
Huxi side'da.
Huxi's
Va
the
katta ehtimol
Bitcoin
bilan bu
of
kill
Astralis.
device'niki.
Actually,
That's
Yo'q, Alexi B.
he's the Litecoin.
Menimcha
of
utilitylarni
Astralis.
save qilib qolmoqchi keyingi raundda.
Exactly.
Foydalanish uchun. 20 soniya vaqt.
But going to the moon, nonetheless.
Alexi's the Doge.
Yaxshi
He's got that
utility'lari bor.
dog in him, Harry.
Va u haqida ham info bor.
But you know, sometimes you got to put dogs down.
Device 9% jon bilan va Huxi. Mana.
So Huxi will.
Huxida
4 kills and a
quadro
pistol
kill.
looking
Pistol round.
locked in. Locked to her.
Dude, I think it's going to be a
Va Astralis
life game.
Inferno kartasini
Strap yourselves
birinchi
in, everyone.
raundini
It's
o'z hisobiga hal
happening.
qildi.
Haven't seen one in a little while. We got
Huxi
to watch
Makaziyani
the
kill
Dust
qildi,
2-1
faqatgina
back
Steyr
in
Wonderfulni
Astana.
kill qilgan. Qolgan 4 ta kill Huxiniki. One tap bilan Ime Apsda ham kill qilgan.
Just lovely shots, clean as can be.
Ikkinchi round boshlandi. Force boy qildi Navi.
Guys, we're better. Run at them.
Agarda Force boy roundni yutib chiqsa, Astralisga juda ekonomikada yomon.
Molly ain't gonna stop him.
Va Device Makazi ikkinchi marta birinchi bo'lib ketmoqda.
Device,
Va
infinite ammo.
ko'rdi lekin o'q yetmay qoldi. Lekin bu yerda Yabi bor. Beat Yabini kill qilib yubordi.
Oh, this could get odd.
Oy, bitta double kill. Bomba o'rnatiladi. 2ga 3. Retake-ga harakat qilib ko'rishadi Astralis. Lekin beat ko'rdi. Igroq ham kill qilindi Astralis. Ikkinchi raundni qo'lga kiritadi. Hisob 2-0. Bomba o'rnatilgan. Yana bir force Bay ko'ramizmi Navidan.
Still, it's not really
Bit yaxshi kirib
enough
keldi
to
agi.
justify another buy. They've got to take an eco here. They've got to let Astralis into the game.
Yana bir bay yoki eko round. Ko'ramiz nima qilar ekan Navi.
They've earned their place.
Wow.
Spot allows the spam for Stare.
Yangi kirganlar bo'lsa like bosib qo'yamiz efirga. Bizda esa 3-round boshlandi. Full eko. Yo. Kalashni tashlab berildi bitga.
Alexi setting bit up after a great last spam.
Alexi B.
I love it.
Deagle'da harakat qiladi, o'zi esa Kalashnikni bit qo'liga topshirgan.
Yapsman here for Navi.
Navida 3 ta kill bor ikkita raundda, 3 tasi ham bit hisobida.
Very impressive. Dust 2 for bit. He's a bit of an inferno player over the years.
Boostdan foydalanib, hozir A'ga kirib keladi. Device hamda Stone. Huxi va Steyr esa B'dan push qilib bananni egallab olishgan.
Strahler's giving away nothing.
Bit shak berdi.
Mayan set up a B.
Va B'ga rotatsiya Alexi B push qilib kirib keladi. Yo'q, to'xtadi. A'da igroklar. Device Stone va Yabi. Device B'ga rotatsiya qilib yubordi. Yo, yaxshi qayashga Makaze 27% jon bilan Yabi. Urdi Yabi kutib oladi Makazeni.
Yabi trying to deal with it. They've spotted Stare up at the apartments as well, but they've got
Yabi after ime tomoniga kill qildi Device. Yordamga yetib kelgan. Va 3-round. Hisob 3-0. Astralis oldinda. Inferno kartasida.
They're not able to break apart that pit hold.
Obviously, T-side's typically very strong on this map, so
trash talk.
as they get the gun round, gonna need them to start strong here on their pick.
Mikrofonlar o'chirib qo'yilgan
Map that
igroklarda.
has tended towards T favor. I wonder if that changes in the current meta, given the economy and recent updates to Inferno. Not hugely significant, but maybe enough to sway it
Ular
back
bu
the other
yerda
way.
yana bir buy round endi Navida. To'rtinchi round. 3-0 hisobda Astralis oldinda. Wo, grill. Ime eshitdi. Short deagle borligini. Device AWP'da B'ni check qilib turibdi. Device 4-0. 4 KD'da hozircha. Lekin bu 3-round. Long smoke qilindi Alexi B tomonidan. Huxidan yo'lni yopishchi Molotov.
Huxi's not buying it.
Wow, Huxi B'ga qarab rotatsiya qilib ketgan. Qaytdi orqaga Citydan.
Will start to make his way back over. And that's as the bomb has
left
this A side of the map. There's just a bit of puff in the chest out.
Va endi B'ga qarab rotatsiya qildi. Full B'ga kirib ko'rishadi. Bu yerda Device AWP'da Makaze va Device. Ajoyib duel ko'rishimiz mumkin. Makaze pik qilib kill qila oladimi? Va mana Alexi B. Device Alexi B'ni full blind holatda kill qilib yubordi. Steyr esa Makazeni. Bu yerda beat Yabini kill qilib yubordi. 15 soniya vaqt. Va save qilishadi gunlarni. Vaqt juda kam edi Navida. Hisob 4-0. Astralis Inferno kartasida 4-0 hisobda oldindi. Navini pikida. Yaxshi himoyalanmoqda Astralis. Timingda Steyr Makazeni kutib oldi. Shunday qilib 3 ta gun save qilib qoldi keyingi round uchun.
So understandable save here for Navi, but not going to plan, not going well to start off their T-side map pick.
Lift. Aykas Bir kur hammasi joyida. 5-round boshlandi.
Get a kill here for Na'Vi. 4-0 start for Astralis. Faster approach up middle. Look at this.
Va Device Alexey B'ni kill qilib yubordi. Bu yerda Wonderful push qiladi. Device low. Va Wonderful push qilib Device'ni kill qilib yubordi. Mana agressiv tarzda kirib kelish boshlandi. Aga 4 ta igroq. Yabi, oy oy oy, Yabi Makazini kutib oldi. Shtan esa Wonderfulni kill qilib yubordi. Bit va Ime 4 kishiga qarshi. Yabi. Bit Yabini pozitsiyasini o'qiydimi? Ularga check qilishga yo'q. Pachka tushib qoldi. Katta ehtimol bilan bu 5-round Astralis uchun.
He knew a kill would have made all the difference there. They get trapped in a 2-on-4. Astralis closing.
Ime 1ga 4 vaziyat, 1 daqiqa vaqt.
Ima lost. Kills ready to happen here on that contact.
Va uni kuksi kill qilib yubordi. 5-0. Astralis oldinda.
Full control of every one of these
Agressiv kirib kelish ham o'xshamadi.
Na'Vi can't break in. Even with that chaos, man. I mean, bomb going absent Makazi. Dear oh dear.
Bit.
The only position they don't have, they're storming up short.
Bitda ikkita variant bor check qilishga, lekin noto'g'ri tomonda check qilishni tanladi. 6-round boshlandi. Va deyarli eco round Na'Vida. Wow, Wonderful Device'ga yaxshigina damage berdi Deagle'da. Device yana chiqadim check qilishga. Yaxshi qayishga.
Comes out boiler. Device is already back on long side.
Oy oy oy, Ime Yabini kill qilib yubordi.
You like that.
A'da 2 igroq, B'da 2 igroq.
Down.
Va bitch downni ham kill qilib yubordi. Hozir Device smoke'da. Nima qilinadi? Save qilinadimi? Birinchi raundni qo'lga kirishga juda yaqin. Eco roundni olib ketishi mumkin Na'Vi. Va ha, save'ga qarab o'tlanishda. Astralis bu birinchi round Na'Vi uchun. Eco roundda gunlar ham olingan. Bitta Kalashnik, Bit va Wonderful qo'lida. So 5-1. Muhim roundlardan birini qo'lga kiritdi Na'Vi.
But Na'Vi rather speed up and hit A with a flash. I don't think you can really
Aziz Nozimov, Na'Vini o'qiysiz ekan.
Biroz
Na'Vi comeback qila oladimi mana shu joydan boshlab?
Versus him going pit against a util-less Na'Vi. Just caught in the open and it cost them their first round.
7-round boshlanish arafasida. Va bizada time out. Darhol time outni oldi Astralis adashmasam.
Yeah, it's holding angles sometimes.
Da, Astralis'tiki bu time out.
Especially online. Na'Vi didn't use any of their timeouts on Dust 2 as we said.
Comeback Na'Vi. Ko'ramiz Choco. Na'Vi comeback qila olarganmi? Xuddi shu hisobdan.
Burn their first after their first round loss.
You know what would help Blade have a lovely recovery if Na'Vi get a nice swift 2-0 today.
It would help.
You'd like that.
The fight to the land finals here in Malta. Just a few days.
Oh, bir daqiqa.
Makazi and Alexei still yet to be involved in this game, but maybe here's the chance to run in towards top banana into the triple stack. The Vice Orb opens. Makazi not in a position to trade or do anything here, but he will get the space at least. That's what Na'Vi were looking for.
Ros's protocols have been fantastic in the CT side. No one's really overplayed. They haven't been offering up kills at top B. They fall back after the man advantage. B setup's only been tested properly once and it held strong, so Na'Vi don't really know what's in store, but it's Device and Stare inside of the site with a third rotation. Astralis is playing clinical Counter-Strike on this CT side. Even some retake utility coming in. Not going to move off of that. They've only got a smoke to put the fear in Na'Vi.
Agar Astralni chiqarib yuborsa $27,500 bonus oladimi? Yo'q, unaqa emas. U to'plangan bonuslari. U summaga e'tibor qaratmasangiz ham bo'ladi.
Still blocking util available for Astralis as well. That's why this pace from Na'Vi is important.
Device wallbaydan kill qilish urinib ko'rdi. Na'Vi bu yerda Stair. Oy, yaxshi qayashga, lekin Huxsida double kill. Bitni o'zi. 20 soniya vaqt. Va Bit Stairni kill qiladi. Bitda double kill, triple kill qilish ham mumkin edi. Comeback bo'lmasa 3 karta bor. Ha, comeback bo'lmasa 3-chi Decider mapni ham ko'ramiz. Decider map ham bor.
Continues to be clinical for Astralis.
Oh, Huxi. Double kill smoke orasidan. Huxida tajriba bor. Hisob 6-1.
This is like the nicest looking Inferno we've seen this new Astralis play. It's the toughest opponent they've had to face on the map yet since Huxi joined this lineup.
Wonderful qo'lda AWP. Alexi B birdan ham kill qilmagan. Wonderfulda bitta kill. Makaze ham 0 ga oldi. Faqat bitta 7 ta kill.
Lower tier opposition.
Tada Device yana bir wallbayna kill topishga harakat qilib ko'rdi, lekin o'xshamadi. Alexi B 30% jon. Birinchi killni topa olar ekanmi?
Denied them their major qualification for Austin. So there was a nice bit of vengeance there for Astralis.
Qolgan o'yinlarni ham ko'rish kerak. Ha, boshqa o'yinlarni hammasini ko'ramiz bugunga. O'sha Spiritni o'yinigacha 3 ta o'yinni ko'ramiz. Faqat B2 navbatda o'ynaymiz. Shunaqa Firdaus faqat B2 ga kiramoqchi. O, Stavn double kill qilish mumkin edi, lekin Ime darhol uni razmen qildi. O, Yabi ko'rdi. Info ham berilgan. B esa Yabining pozitsiyasi haqida biladi, eshitdi.
B players will not rotate as Na'Vi don't make any more noise. Back to that B bomb side, but it's
B'da ikkita igroq, A'da ikkita igroq. Makaze esa B'ni check qilishga ketdi. Device yordamga qaytgan. Va fake katta ehtimollik bilan bu Makaze tomonidan. Lekin agarda omadli kelib open kill topiladigan bo'lsa, 20 soniya vaqt.
Yeah, the defense is split.
Va sezdi fakeligini. Birinchi kill top bo'ladimi yo'q? Huxsiniki. Huxsi birinchi kill, lekin Ime darhol razmen topdi, bomba o'rnatilgan. Device va Stair save qilishadi. Makaze ajoyib tarzda fake qilib berdi. Spirit o'yini tugagancha Akmal. Spiritni ham o'yini ko'ramiz. Spiritni o'yini O'zbekiston vaqti bilan soat 20:00 da boshlanadi.
Yeah, I don't think you can look at that one too badly. It's just Device making his
20:00 da G2 bilan Spirit o'ynaydi. U o'yinni ham ko'ramiz. Bu o'yindan keyin Virtus Pro bilan Phase o'yini bor. Balki uni ham tomosha qilamiz.
Those two entries came in so quick and clean for Na'Vi.
No Spirit bilan G2 ni aniq tomosha qilamiz. Yangi kirganlar like bosib qo'yamiz. Like ni ham sonni 50 taga yetkazib qo'yishimiz kerak. O, mana bu rekord degan masalani o'zgartirib qo'ymoqchi edim men bugun. Donatni boshqa narsa uchun yig'ishni boshlaymiz. Xo'p.
Na'Vi, they need to springboard now. They need to start building into this T side because Astralis have still had some really good rounds in here.
Ko'zlangan summani bilasizlarmi qancha qilib qo'yishimiz kerak? 10 million qilib qo'yishimiz kerak.
Device on 9 grand.
Smoke break.
Wow, wonderful. Huxini qilib yubordi smoke orasidan. Mana agressiv o'ynashni boshladi Na'Vi.
Stay hangs around to fight here for this banana control. Trying to deny the space to get taken.
Mana shu summa yig'iladigan bo'lsa, EVC ga borib content qilib kelgan bo'lardik lekin. Kanal yangi bo'lgani uchun nada shunaqa. Phase o'yinni ham ko'raylik. Davay. Ko'ramiz bo'lsa, oy mana bitta double kill. Stan hamda Yabi kill qilib yuborildi. Device va Stayer. Device yolg'iz o'zi A'da. Lekin darhol B'ga qarab rotatsiya qilindi. 4 tigirga qarshi Stayer. Smokdan chiqib keldi, Wonderful uni kutib turgan edi. Bilganida smokdan chiqib kelishini va Device AWP'ni save qilib qoladi yoki bit. Device hozir kutib olishi mumkin. Timingda. Va mana bit triple kill. G2 yangi transferlar qilgan hozir. Yaxshi iroqlar bor. Yomon emas. Nu G2 ni o'zi tanladi Spiritni raqib sifatida. Tushunasizmi? G2 da imkoniyat bor edi boshqa jamoalarni ham tanlash, lekin u Spiritni tanladi. Eng favorit komandani. Bit old o'yinchi, baribir legenda. Sorry da shunaqa. Bit Navino stabil o'ynab oldinga tortayotgan o'yinchi. Like bos qo'yamiz, ikkita like dan keyin 50 ta bo'lar ekan. Yangi kirganlar bo'lsa oramizda. Bundan keyin Phase va Virtus Pro o'yini. EVC Saudiyada bo'ladi. Assalomu alaykum anonim. Katta rahmat donatishdim men. Donatlar boshlandi. EVC Saudiyada bo'ladi, Riyad shahrida. Agar mana shu 10 millionni yig'ib bilsak, 4-5 kunda biletlarni olib o'sha tayyorgarlik ko'rardik. Bor content qilardik igroqlar bilan. Futbolkalar qachon keladi? Futbolkalar kelib qolsa kerak, 5 kun oldin 2 haftada keladi deyishgandi, zakaz qilgan odamimiz.
11-5, that's with Makazi and Alexi still yet to frag.
No entry from Makazi is crazy. He's not really been in Banana too much. They've kind of allowed the util of Astralis in this CT side to take hold. It looks like Navi are going for the instant exec onto this A side device. Still not rotated yet. He's moving now. The bigger the gap.
They might miss that window.
Yabidan xato, Ganni pichoq o'zgartirgan paytda bu yerda Steven Device bitta kill topdi. 3-3 vaziyat.
Leave Astralis with an attemptable retake here in the 3-on-3.
Qanaqa futbolka? Mana igroqlarning futbolkasi. Ime Device o'zi kill qilish mumkin chiqib, Device u haqida bilmaydi va mana Ime 4-raundni qo'lga kirishga juda yaqin. Va Kalashni save qilinadi. Navi comeback amalga oshirishni boshladi.
Putting the odds in Navi's favor, and when they can't trade him, Astralis throw in the towel.
Huxi hamda Shtay.
It's a great time for a change of pace from Alexi. These rounds have followed a kind of similar ebb and flow.
Navi ko'rdi, sekinlik bilan kirib kelsa foydasi yo'q.
A bit of a standard default, usually starting in
top mid. They try and get Makazi over towards B. Vaqt ikkita raundda vaqt yetmay qoldi, bomba o'rnatishga ham, kirishga ham. Shuning uchun agressiv kirib kelishni boshladi. Sob 6-2. Navi o'zini pikin osonlikcha berib yubormoqchi emas. Nima deb o'ylaysizlar? Decider map ko'ramizmi? New kartasi. Wow, man, ikkita juda zo'r flash. Va Ime ham yaxshi lurker qildi orqadan kelib.
Always nice to do at least once a half in a full buy round when you know the CTs might be going for an off-site stack.
Yeah, I think, you know,
Alexi round
together a couple of rounds ago. As to these like heavy leans to shut down the solo players on the extremities, whether that's Makazi here or Banana in the apartments. That's been the objective for Astralis.
Space from time to time, so Navi are grateful for that. They take this control again. 4-1. Huxi calling a rotate, but Navi can just speed up and hit this B bomb site. Huxi's got all the util though. Navi still seem interested.
Eng yaxshi o'yin mana shu menimcha. Ikkita deyarli bir-biriga teng jamoalar. Huxi o'tkazib yubordi Makazini.
Now dawned on them the actual site hit has taken place. They might be able to catch Big
Va
down here.
Stone
That's an
beatni kill
awkward
qilib
fight for
yuborishdi.
him to lose.
Wonderful esa device-ni smoke orasidan kill qilib yuborgan. AWP-da.
I love that he tried it.
Does this happen?
4 ga 4 retake qilishga urinib ko'rishadi. Va Steyr email kill qilib yubordi. Alexi B.
Alexi here, only one kill.
Alexi B pozitsiyasi check qilinar ekanmi? Check qilinmadi. Voy, Alexi B qanaqa timingda. Timingda chiqmoqchi Alexi B'da double kill.
I almost feel like getting that kill down
Huxi,
middle.
3 kishiga qarshi.
Back into what we all know is a very difficult retake, but 4v4 they give it a go.
Mana yangi obnovleniya so'raganlar. Yangi obnovleniyada biz hozir.
Even Huxi's exit looks like it's not going to happen.
Va uni Makazi kill qiladi 6-5. Navi
and so
5-0 hisobidan yetib keldi.
And you can feel that the pace has been
Bittagina
creeping
round
up for
Astralis.
Navi, right? These
5
rounds started
olgandan
off really,
keyin
really slow. What was that doing? It was letting
Vo
Astralis
smoke
move
ochishga
their
ulgurmasdan
pieces
kill qilishga
around.
o'rgan
It
ekan.
was
Mana bu
letting
yerda
them go
timingni
through,
o'tkazib qo'yishdi Alexi B'ga.
3-man fights or 2-man fights with util supporting.
Vo
And because you're
66
playing with
kishi mana.
such an
Sekin
uptick
odamlar
in
kirishni
pace all of a
boshladi.
sudden,
Manimcha
instead of
hamma
like
ishidan
a
qaytib endi
third timing
joylashib
almost,
ko'radi.
you're playing on
Makazi
like a first or a
odam
second
o'ldirish
timing in these
ekan.
rounds.
Endi birinchi killini
Astralis, if
topdi,
they
u
don't
ham
pick
exit
right
frag
from the
Huxi'dan.
get-go,
Makazi
being left
Das
in retail.
Mirajda
That's the first time you can say
o'rtacha
it.
igrokda
Really
o'ynaverdilar lekin.
over-rotated
Bu
in
kartalarda
position. They went 4-1 off the top after they did nade San Banana. So Huxi
endi
left
eslatgandim
alone in his
o'ldirdi.
position. It cost them everything. Awkward for Makazi
Oy,
turning
işte
anti-flash.
Makazini kill. Makazi bu wonderful Huxi'ni qayerda uchirib yubordi.
Navi still met with a Molotov,
B
so they can't rush
toza.
here. But they've got a 4v3. They've got every
Lekin
reason to
device
win this
yetib
round
kelgan
again.
rotatsiya qilib. 4-3 vaziyat.
Navi looked to
Yaxshi
level
molti.
out.
Vaqtni cho'zib turib biladi.
This was 6-1 even.
Ma Spiritni o'yini G2 bilan bu eng top o'yin bugungi kundagi. Bugungi kun uchun. Bu ikkinchi o'rinda desak bo'ladi. Astralis bilan Navi. Baribir hozir Donkda hype kuchliroq. U yoqda G2 oddiy komanda emas.
So Navi go back to middle into 2. Danger.
Imeni tisha tushibdi aka.
Getting curious. Goes for mid info. If he peeks wide, it's Wonderful's orb that will find him.
Stone pozitsiya biladi Ime bayt qilayotgan bo'lishi mumkin va bayt Imedan, lekin kill ham topdi. Device Alexi B'ni kill qilib yubordi. Kalashnikni save qiladimi yoki yo'q? 12-chi raund bo'lsa qayerga save qiladi? Albatta retake qilishga harakat qilib ko'radi. Lekin B2ni kutib olishga tayyor. Kutubxonada va mana. Gaga 6-6 hisob. 2 daqiqadan keyin davom etadi. Like'imizdan teng elakda bo'libdi. Ha, EVC haqida gapirib o'tsam, EVCda top komandalar hammasi o'ynaydi. 20-24-avgustda bo'lib o'tadi. Ko'ramiz, borishga yaqinmiz. Nu to'g'risini xohlamayman shu qanaqadir sponsorlarga isbotlab berish, qanaqadir zo'r narsa bo'ladi, hali qilinmagan narsa bo'ladi O'zbekistonda degan. Assalomu alaykum, forever. Yaxshimisiz, charchamayapsizmi? Shuning uchun bitta hisoblab ko'rdim. Telegramdagi auditoriyamiz normalda ko'pligi. 2000-2500 ta prosmotr bo'ladi 24 soat ichida. 2000 ta kishi 5000 so'mdan tashlasa donatga. Nu endi 2000 ta kishi tashlamasligini bilaman. Maksimum summani yig'aylik, qolganini o'zimizni oldimizdan qo'shib bo'lsa ham borib kelsak bo'ladi-da. Content qilib, men akkreditatsiya olmoqchiman. Akkreditatsiya olingandan keyin tam igroklar bilan intervyular, mana shunga o'xshaydigan narsalar qilishga imkon bo'ladi. O'sha media zonasiga, media areasiga kirishda imkoni bo'ladi. Mana shunga harakat qilib ko'ramiz bir. Monisi 2023-yil finalida qilgan highlight'i. Makazi endi bananni qo'riqlab kelib topadi. Shunaqa qiladi. Makazi bilan Alexi B B'da o'ynasa kerak, katta ehtimol yana 3 ta igrok A'da. U Mongolsga qarshi Cityda zo'r o'ynagandi shu Makazi bilan Alexi B. Bitta eco roundni olib ketgan edi Navi. Comeback qilishni boshlagan edi. Nu hozir hisob 6-6. Astralis maksimum round olish kerak edi baribir. Harakat qilib. (2022-yili. 2022-yil bu mana CSGO. CSGO ko'rinishini qaranglar. Mazza qilib otilganlar, lekin prem chiqib duel qiladigan o'yin bo'lgan. Dexter Wonderful bu 2024-yilda. O'sha bu Anubis Anubis ham chiqib ketdi, overpass qilgan hozir o'rniga. Mana eng sevimli kartalarimdan biri edi Anubis. Wonderful. Jame'ni kill qildi. Fame'ni, Electronic'ni va round yutib berdi. Triple kill bilan. Tezroq arenaga o'tilsa edi, mana onlayndan o'tilib, hamma uyda, bit ham uyda ekan. Alexi B. Hozir o'yinning ovozini yoqib qo'yaman, o'yin boshlansin, muzika apasni bunaqa chempionatlarda muzikadan topiladi-da, chunki copyright topmoqchi bo'lsa agar. Boshlandi 13-raund.
But Navi kept on adapting. They made their changes. They found a way to break through.
Oh, you want to talk stacks? Look at this pistol for Banana. You've got to play active if you're going to do this. So Navi, God, it's only this. Getting rushed down on this long side already.
Longga qarab 5 tigrok ham o'tib ketdi. Faqatgina Huxi qoldi. 4 tigrok longdan kirib keladi. Flashdan keyin bitga va bit full blind holatda kill topa olmadi. Bu yerda Huxi, oy Makazi. Qanaqa reaksiya? Huxi Makazi yuziga qarab turib kill qila olmadi uni. Retake qilishga urinib ko'rishadi, lekin Yabi Makazini kill qildi. Alexi esa Yabini ishlayar. Wonderfulni va device imeni bu yerda Alexi B. U qolmadi Alexi. Suyib yuboradi device Alexi B'ni suyib yubordi. İki tigrokda ham u qolmadi.
Hell yeah,
device.
Hell yeah.
Yaxshi kill. AWP'ga pul bor hozir device.
You could see him running out of mouse pad there. Just couldn't turn on that.
Yaxshi flash. Birinchi beat kill qilindi.
What a mess. What a clown fiesta.
Birga keyingi majra. Shunaqa qilamiz mana. O chiroyli vaqtlarda suyib yubordi. Ham migroklar Nasrinas ko'tarildi.
After a 5-round hiatus, Astralis a pacey pistol to put their first on the board. Unfortunate setup for Navi. So they go back to the quad A.
14-round.
Opting to
Navi tomonidan force way qilingan Makazi yolg'iz o'zi B'da, 4 tigrok A'da. Bitta smokedan foydalanildi. Nima qilinadi? B'ga kirishga uramizmi? Bomba esa T-spawnda. B'ga qarab kirib kelish boshlandi. Pachkaga kimdir boradimi yoki fake mi bu? Pachkani oldi.
So they start to rotate heavy. This will hurt if Astralis take
Device
middle now.
Huxiga topshirdi. Yabi va Stein.
Should get cleared here. I wouldn't say it's
Yabi wonderful check kill qilib yuboradi. Easy kill.
Nice clear.
That tells you so much as well.
Ada bular herolar B'ga rotatsiya qilib bo'lishgan. Fake'dan keyin va mana Shtayer info berdi. Faqatgina beat yolg'iz o'zi. Ada.
He lent away. They left Wonderful alone up in the apartments.
Beat
Bit tries to take up position, but my God, is he got a tough
yaxshi
job
pozitsiya
there.
alishtirib oldi kurdigroklarni. Va yo'q. Huxi chalib qolgan beatni kill qilib yubordi. Tigrok gun save qilib qolishadi. Makazi, Ime hamda Alexi B. Borishingiz aniqmi? Majorgami? Ha, plan bor majorga borish. Majorga boramiz. Nasib bo'lsa EVCga ham boramiz. Va Makazi device kill qildi, endi kalash save qilib qoladi.
Drill look weird.
Did what?
Did the drill?
Galilni ham jamoadoshlariga tashlab berar ekan. Va yo'q, unga save qilishga qo'yishmadi. Galil va Kalashning o'zlarida qoladigan bo'ldi.
Yeah, it's not got a bit on the end.
Hisob 8-6.
No, it does have a little.
Oh yeah, it does.
It does have the drill bit.
It's a very short bit. Like this one.
EVCgami? EVCga agar No примерно mana shuncha summa yig'ib bilsak borib bilaman-da. Content qilishga.
That is, yeah. Really makes you think.
Da, pul yig'iladigan bo'lsa boraman lekin 100%. 6-7 millioncha yig'ilib qolsa ham o'zi borib boraman.
The artist / band.
O'yinning ovozini hozir baland qilib qo'yaman. Mana shu raunddan so'ng baland qilamiz deb.
Now there's some saved guns to worry about.
Mana, biroz baland qilib qo'ydim o'yin ovozini.
Retake util, but Astralis disrespected.
Push qilib B'ga kirib kelmoqchi bu yerda Makazi, Alexey B yordamga kelgan. Ikkita duo, qani ko'ramiz. Mangolsda yaxshi kutib olishganida Makazi. Boost qilib. Cityga chiqarib borib darhol pozitsiya o'zgartirdi.
Back into 3. Astralis.
Aha, yangi hafta trade-ni qattiq olaman. Mana shunaqa qilamanmi deyman, trade qilamiz. Voy, bid Deagle'da kill topishi mumkinligini Wonderful ko'rdi. Longga qarab yurishdi yana. Longdan kirib kelishadi. Echo rounddagi vaziyat kabi. Va Device'da double kill. Bu yerda Wonderful. Ikkita esa Wonderfulni rasmiy qildi. Device'da triple kill. Makazi yolg'iz o'zi.
Device keeps having a great series here. Started off really strong back on Dust 2. It was late in the game when Stair came alive.
9 raundni qo'lga kirishga yaqin Astralis.
Navi had that one sick
Navi timeout olish kerak.
And if you're Astralis, you don't want to waste a great Device
Diffuse kit
performance.
yo'q. 4 igrokka qarshi.
Makazi
nima qiladi? Gun save qilib qoladimi, lekin u pozitsiyasi ko'rildi, hech qanaqa kill topa olmadi. Va 9-raund Astralis uchun.
It's a nice clean up there. With Device on for a hat-trick, and the conversion's won by Astralis. This is the round that Navi have been waiting for.
Yeah, has to hit hard here. You're going to run out of game time pretty quickly. Astralis not been caught off guard in this game, not been made uncomfortable. Sure, we had that late.
Hamma yangiliklarga like bosib qo'yamiz. Bu kanalimiz testoviy bugungi streamimiz. Agar hech qanaqa copyright kelmaydigan bo'lsa, katta kanalga o'tamiz stream qilishda ertangi o'yinlardan boshlab.
This one is of high importance here.
Va mana buy round Navida. Bu round ham juda muhim. Qo'ldan boy beradigan bo'lsa, keyingisida eko qilishga to'g'ri keladi. Makazi, Alexey B, Ime esa B'dan A'ga qarab rotatsiya amalga oshirdi. Va bit haqida info berildi. Flash tayyorlab turibdi.
Util and a banana ready to tee up Makazi with a flash.
Flash alishi bo'lishdi Makazi va Alexey B.
This was something we even saw in the Cologne run for Makazi in that opening game. He played his first game on the stage where he felt a little uncomfortable.
Bir daqiqa vaqt bor Astralisda. 50 soniya. B'ga kirib kelishga tayyorgarlik ko'rishmoqda. Bu yerda Makazi va Alexey B.
Said he got quieter, wasn't smiling, wasn't laughing, but it was once they got him activated with some plays, some flashes, setting him up, he started to have a way better time. And everything fell into place for Navi.
A'ga qarab rotatsiya. Lekin Yabi hali kill
B-side
topgani
isn't what
yo'q.
Astralis are looking for. They've left Banana up in the top mid now. It's very passive, very reserved here for Navi at the A site. They've given up a lot of ground, and so Astralis have the staging platform to go for this hit.
Wonderful. Down'ni kill qildi, bit. Hook'sini bitda double kill. Device'da bitni razmi qilib yubordi. 2ga 2 vaziyat. B igroklari retake qilishga urinib ko'rishadi. Device Galildan ko'ra Deagle'da Yaxshiroq shot beradi menimcha.
Has done enough. but
Voy,
no one
ishlar
else
ko'rmadi
able to
Alexi
stop
Bini.
him. Alexi catches Stair, just walking
Ishlar
the
oxirgacha
wrong
check
way,
qilmadi.
trying to wrap the long side device. He's had a great
Va
series.
device.
He needs
2 ga 1
this
vaziyatda
right now.
bu yerda
Keeps
device.
trying
Alexi
to
Bin kill
control
qildi,
him, but
Makazi
traded by
vaqtida
Makazi.
yetib keldi.
A quiet game,
Va bu
but
7-chi
one
raund.
kill
Navi
makes all
muhim
the
raundni
difference
qo'yla
in
kiritdi.
getting Navi back in the map,
Hisob
picking up
9-7.
that last second defuse,
Comeback
and
is real.
saving Navi
Nima deb
from
o'ylaysizlar?
devastation
Navi
here
comeback qilishni
on their
boshlaydi.
pick. Tight as it gets,
Astralis
but device can't
yana
get around
bitta
the
round
corner
berib
in
yuborsa,
time.
agar 9-8 bo'lsa, Navi comeback qilib olib ketadi menimcha.
Very late retake from Navi.
Va mana
Supplemented by
time
a
out.
bit double.
Bu yerda Steyerni xatosi.
Keeps this game going.
Tush kerak edi saytga yaqin joyda. Yoki oxirgacha check qilish kerak edi.
Luxie not happy with that.
Technical pauza, texnik pauza. Hozircha bu kanal ham zo'r ketyapti. Da, sorry. Yomon emas bu kanal ham. Ko'p odam baribir u kanalga o'rgangan, YouTube'ga shunchaki kirsa ham chiqib keladi. Shuning uchun
Navi in a passive setup.
unaqa odam ko'p emas.
Rotates kept
Bu
over
normal.
at that B site. They don't walk into like a full-on stack or anything. They have all the util down and it still falls against you. Not the round you want to give away.
Hali qaytiladi.
Wow, Navi.
Katta sahnaga. To'g'ri, katta sahna 10 millionni
Root
bittada
back
to'ldirib.
towards the lead here.
Just gives him a
Davay
chance. That's all,
17.
but
Qila olamizmi shunaqa? Srazu ko'zingiz oldingizda biletlarni
So
olaman.
much of
Mana
this is going
shunaqa
to
qiladigan
come down to
bo'lsa.
the Alexi Makazi hold on B.
that was tested in the Cologne quarters against
Yeah.
the Mongols, and the Mongols with a
Davay to'ldiramiz.
tendency to hit
Mana
me.
shu yoqda.
Felt
Shundoq
like
mana
it was 10
texnik
rounds in a
pauza
row.
kakras
Makazi
birga
and Alexi
to'ldirib chiqamiz
holding
biletlarni.
every single time
14dan boshlanadi. Ha, Abbos
to stop
14-dan boshlanadi.
dominant game. Gave Navi the 2-0.
10 millionni birdan to'ldirsangiz 17. Bayrog'ingizni olib chiqaman EVC'da.
Very impressive.
Rasmiy tushirilgan.
Considering Alexi and Makazi were both bottom of the server when they started that comeback. Haven't really seen that put to the test just yet. Astralis with a game
Просто
plan on this A
EVC'da
site.
juda zo'r o'yin bo'ladi, Turkuna.
But let's see how it changes, because even in that T-side for Navi, they didn't really take Manana early. Makazi never
И
ran
top
up, he never ate
igroqlarni
the nades.
birga
They went for late
o'yinni ko'rish,
pops,
hamma narsa. Yangi
reclearing
hafta
it,
gaplashamiz. Bo'ldi,
breaking the
BZda
smoke often.
gap bo'lishi mumkin emas.
We're going to see Stout
Soqqan
getting
qilish
involved
kerak tradedan yoki boshqa joydan
in this
farqi.
T-side.
Gaplashib ham ko'rdim energetik ichimliklar bilan ham boshqa bilan. O'ylab ko'ramiz. Mana shunaqa atvetda yoqtirmayman bunaqa o'ylab ko'ramiz degan. Chunki men ularga aytaman, taklifim aniq. Hech kim qilmagan bunaqa kontent KS2da o'zbek tilida. Borib igroqlar bilan intervyu yoki o'sha men o'zim Almataga borib keldim. PGLda qanaqa bo'ldi?
Seems like we
Вообще
keep
zo'r
no
bo'ldi.
talking in tag online as well.
Shunaqa nasib qilsa yoki ovoz zerikmasa shundan. Ha, gap yo'q esin. Nasib qilsa shunaqa. No, aytaman-ku, bitta kishi 10 million ishlatgandan ko'ra tam juda ko'pchilik 5000 so'm, 10000 so'm igratekaga 1 soat ketadigan pul. 15 ming so'm.
Like that Cologne
Eng
game
oddiy
that you
igratekaga
mentioned.
даже.
1 and 8 in
Bitta
opening
yig'ilib
fights
birlashilsa,
on his T-halves.
zo'r kontent bo'ladi.
Really rough
Ha,
stuff. But
contentga javob
whenever he
berib
found his
olaman.
way onto that
Zo'r
CT
qilishga.
side, that was when he broke through and he was the
Igroqlarni
best player for Navi
Let's go Uzbekistan
on
deb
those
gapirtirib,
defensive sides.
mana shunaqa kontentlar qilishga. O, juda cho'zildi bu texnik pauzasi. Hammasi uyda, lekin stream uchun zo'r sharoit qilib olgan.
That was including overtime.
Device
right?
webcam
Yeah.
unaqa
Nike,
yaxshi
I think it was
emas.
like 2
Eski
or
webcam
3
emas.
kills in regulation on the half.
Jonibek
if
Jamboyev,
that,
assalomu
and
alaykum. Navi,
No, you're dead on.
Sela.
then
Katta rahmat.
once they hit overtime, we
Salom
actually saw
uchun
some
va
decent
alaykum
rounds
assalom.
like Navi.
Bizga nima foyda? Sizga foydasi brat, kontent ko'rasiz prosta. Bilmadim sizga nima foyda.
Everything changes when you hit overtime. If you're just joining us though, this is still a single elimination. We're on
Nimadir
stage
foyda
2. We've said
g'alati
goodbye
narsa emas.
to 16 of our
Tushunmayman,
32
bizga
teams.
nima foyda.
And now we run
Content shu
another
hammasi.
round with 8 matches. Victors going to LAN, losers going home, and bounties on every single team remaining. Every single head with
S17
money.
sekin katta rahmat mana S17 50 ming so'mdan brat. Rahmat donasi uchun. Bo'ladi, umuman. Men ishonaman u narsaga. Xo'p, siz qayerdan bilasiz? Masalan, tiqilyapti-ku. UZBJHga borib inglizcha kontentni ko'ring, gap bo'lishi mumkin emas. Men xafa ham bo'lmayman. O'zbek tilida kontent bormi? Mana sizga savol. Qachongacha ingliz tilini tomosha qilib yurmoqchisiz? Ingliz tilini siz tushunarsiz, ingliz tilini tushunmaydiganlar bor bu yoqda. Mana shunaqa yuraversak, O'zbekistonda rivojlanmaydi CS2, o'sha Brawl o'ynab, o'zimiz ichki chempionatlar qilib yurilamiz. Mana bunaqa musobaqalarga qatnashish bo'lmaydi umuman. Shunaqa o'ylash bilan yuriladigan bo'lsa.
This is only the first of 8. Who's that?
Oh, it's in the map. I didn't know what we were looking at there.
Bro, that's scary.
Bu Infernodagi rasm ekan. Hech e'tibor qilganmisiz? Hozirgi gapingizga aytdim.
How do you find that, Jay? Just flying around the map?
Igrateka degan. Ha, Igratekaga-mi?
I want to see something I've never looked at.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm actually kind of excited.
Yeah, I think he can.
Hooksy is excited.
He's definitely not.
Igrateka.
He's hating this right.
Menga Igratekada foyda yo'q. Nima deganingizni tushunmadim lekin to'g'risi.
Phase a BO3 as they all are. Okay, yeah.
Nima dedingiz? Shuni yozib yuboring. Texnik pauzada gaplashib olsak bo'ladi. Kartaning har bitta elementlarini ko'rsatib chiqdi lekin.
I would never have guessed
Metr,
it.
mix, malotok.
All right, they're talking. I think we're back in. Alexi looking.
Alexi's back.
Ready to
That's
go.
who we were waiting for. Alexi B.
What have we got?
Baby. Oh.
Katta rahmat navbatdagidan uchun. Don kuchun. Shunaqa prosta O'zbekistonda o'sha KZ2ni olib chiqish plan. Pro sahnaga. U uchun media kuchli bo'lish kerak. Media kuchli odamlarga qiziq bo'lish uchun kontent qilish kerak. Chunki PGLda prosmotrlari hozirgacha ko'p. Oni Pixel bilan gaplashilgan. Oni Pixel streamiga chiqilgan PGL musobaqasida.
Is this going to be the round? Double nade break on the smoke. A re-smoke in from Navi.
Rasmiy sharh uchun borish uchun kontent qilib auditoriyaga yig'ib olish kerak.
UZBJHga at the half wall. Kazi plays ahead. Alexi waits with Util to help him out. That is the kind of agreement between these two, right? Alexi's here to tee up Makazi, try and get him rolling in this game. This will have to be the time to do it. Astralis with the top banana control. They're going to go back. They do have Yabi working through the apartments.
Yabi, absolutely wonderful. Hamda beat. Yabini kutib olishga tayyor.
Would not want to run into this guy.
Yabi yo'li smoke bilan ham yopib qo'yildi. Smoke chiqib keladi Yabi.
7 seconds. This is going to cause some concern for Astralis.
3 soniya vaqt Astralisda.
Smoke at the end of it. Astralis look to execute.
Va mana boshlandi kirib kelish Aga. Ikkita igrok ada. Beat va wonderful.
Very entrenched, so these rotates won't be getting here quickly.
Tez kirib kelinadigan bo'lsa hozir egallab olishi mumkin wonderful. Yabi tomonidan qildi bu yerda beat ham bitadan kelib qilgan. 3-3 vaziyat, lekin A egallab bo'lindi. Retake qilish u bomba topilgan va o'rnatildi vaqt ulgurdi. Eng oxirgi soniyada ulgurdi. Bombani
for a retake. Alexi has the kit and an MP9 out into top middle.
Timing isn't awful, but devices in the pit with an orb.
UZBJHga o'sha o'zimni tanitishim uchun, mana shunaqa kontentlar borligini bildirish uchun kontent qilinishi kerak. Shu maqsadda boriladi EBC.
All their money on the line. Alexi has a kit.
Va device email qilib yubordi shtamningizda Makazini Alexi B. Yolg'iz o'zi 3 kishiga qarshi va device tomonidan kill qilinadi. Triple kill device'da. Buninchi raundni qo'lga kiritmoqda Astralis.
Winning you that round has cemented Navi.
UZBJH xuddi shunaqa. O'sha narsani qarang. Turnirda atmosferasini olib berish, igroklar bilan intervyu qilish. Mana shu hamma narsa hype deyiladi, PR deyiladi. Mana shu ish bilan taniladi. Bounty deb yozilgan pul. Hozir ko'rib beraman.
And Hooksy has called a great game here, but he's also had pieces to play with, unlike Just 2, where so many of them came in cold and woke up too late.
18-round. 17 hisobida Astralis oldinda.
Device has been delivering.
Eko round Navida 11-roundni qo'lga kiritishga yaqin, lekin B'da bu yerda yaxshigina damage berildi. Huxi tomonidan hech qanaqa kill yo'q. Ime Alexeyni kill qilib yubordi. Device esa Huxini yoqib yubordi. Ikkita jamoa bir-birini sheriklarini kill qilib yuborishdi.
Staring device are both really low. They could lose this.
5-5 o katta rahmatdan ashunda. 5-5 old boys yig'ildi. Shahzod Kasimov.
Navi don't have a reason to not attempt this round though in this low health. Maybe giving you a moment of worry.
Bu yerda Yabida double kill, wonderful o'zi. 2 ga 1 vaziyat. Diggle'da. Voy, 1 ga 1 bu yerda. Wonderful. Birozgina omad yetishmadi. Shahzod Kasimov apaga yaza, tushunarli. Yo'q, gaplashib ko'rganim yo'q lekin.
So scary. Just throwing
Visa,
bodies.
Luciferus.
Navi just mad
Visa
off the
Danat-
man, running into
Danat-
Moto.
Donationdan qilinardi. Donation alertsdan.
Look at the double team kill.
Undan pul yechib olishdi, bilmadim lekin hozirgacha qilishni imkon topishgan.
Wonderful MT. Traded Bice down, stop that pistol comeback, and yeah, stress, because if they win that...
Bu
they're
ertangi
right back
streamlarda
onto the
ulab
races. Now
ko'raman o'zi
Navi
Lucifer.
Gotta be flawless on the CT side. Easier said than done.
Homiylik kerak emas.
Astralis with quick
Wow,
rounds, and
Huxi
they keep
Makazini
going.
qayashga
They
uchirib yubordi.
destroy Makaze. Alexi has no response. Full blind, push back. If Astralis go, they might not be ready for Ema backside. And Wonderful's coming as well. Doesn't look like a commitment though. Oh, Alexi, careful.
Alexi ko'rdi Huxini, Wonderfuldan miss shot. Voy, Ime hamda Alexi ajoyib tarzda kutib olishdi. Device Wonderfulni kill qildi. 2 ga 2 vaziyat.
Online CS. 2v2 now. Anything's possible.
Bit and Yabi are having a completely different fight.
Voy, Yabi bitni kill qilib yubordi. To'zi B'dan rotatsiya qilib keladi Alexi.
And on the back of that kill, that should be round
Yoki
secured.
gun
Alexi
hamda
just left
utilitylarni
that.
shunchaki
The bomb's
save
gonna
qilish
leave.
ham mumkin.
Device runs away.
Device
He has to try. At this point in the
gunlar
game, there's no
almashtirib
point
olindi.
saving this.
Yabi low bo'lganligi uchun AWPda harakat qiladi.
Get your team back in.
Visa donat bor shunaqa programmasi endi ertaga man nastroga qilib mayli ochib qo'yaman.
Yabi on orb because of the health. This gives Alexia 1v1 into the site. Yabi's not exactly covering Device's cross, so he's got to hold his own.
Qarang, men o'zim marketologman. Qanaqa ishlash hamma narsani ideya planim bor. Va Device bu yerda uni kutib oladi Device. Va bizda map point.
They're now 1 round away. This would be the best team they've looked to beat on Inferno, taking Navi down here. No small feat. They've only lost this game 4 times this year, undefeated on it since Makaze joined the roster. On a few games you saw them play back in Cologne.
Vaziyati
Win streak on this map, and that's crazy, right?
bu raunddagi asosiy masalani hal qilib berdi.
17,
Top 12-7.
This has been
Va
a
decider
go-to
map
for
ham
Navi
ko'rishimiz
through
mumkin.
thick and thin. And Astralis have
Agarda
to make it kind
Astralis
of easy. This wasn't
13
a
raundni qo'lga
super
kirishga uddalasa,
difficult
Navi
challenge.
comeback
Astralis with some
qilmasa.
decisive rounds in here. That first half, the little streak they went on to start was very clean.
Makaze is one of the guys that was called out by Ned in the draft show for this, saying they're going to show him that he still has some learning to do, and they've certainly done that. He got found by the Astralis nade stack in at top banana in the last round, 5 and 14.
Decider map.
Miraculous
3-chi
CT
map Decider
recovery.
map deb aytiladi. Sonit.
For Navi's latest edition.
Ya'ni 3-chi karta. Nuke. Qolgan Deciderga nuke ko'rishimiz mumkin. Hozir Astralis yutib ketadigan bo'lsa. Decider map nuke.
A little bit flustered here.
Yabi.
Feels a little far gone for Navi.
Oh, beat Yabini juda chiroyli tarzda kill qilib yubordi. Va Makaziga kirib kelishadi. Bu yerda Makazi bitta kill topdi, Device'ni kill qilib yubordi. Bu yerda Shter Wonderfulni kill qildi. Beat hamda Ime retake qilishga urinib ko'rishadi. Diffuse kit yo'q. Bomba o'rnatilgan.
They don't have a kit. This util on bit is somewhat helpful. They might be able to lock
Bitta
this
smoke
banana player
hamda
and
bir
stare
flash
out,
bor.
leaving it down to just
Smoke
spam.
tashlandi.
Instead, they've lobbed in that smoke,
Puxi
blocking off
yo'q
Puxi
qo'yilgan.
back of the site.
Pretty good.
It's going to allow a creep out through the coffins. But this is all done on the fly. Bit looking for a way back in, and so much time is ticked off this bomb.
Bu yerda Stavon faqatgina bit yolg'iz o'zi bit birga bir vaqt yetmaydi. Diffuse qilishga vaqt yetmaydi va GG. Bit yaxshi 21 ta kill qildi, lekin diffuse hit yo'q va biz decider map ko'ramiz. GG. Bir-birini pikini oldi, ikkita jamoa ham deciderga o'tamiz endi. Donatdan qiyin deb o'ylayman. O'zi bajag'iga mana shu gapingizni eslab qoling, bu donat summasini ko'ring prosta siz. Hozir kim bilandir men sponsorlikda ishlaydigan bo'lsam, qaysidir kompyuterning kompaniya mana shunaqa. Men ularni hammasining sharti bor. Faqat bittasi bilan ishlashim kerak. Ammo hammasi bilan ishlamoqchiman. Vaqti kelganda prosta. Tushunyapsizmi? Shuning uchun hech qaysi bilan ishlash niyatim yo'q. Agar ular rozi bo'lsa, prosta bitta chempionat uchun sponsorlik qilishga mayli ishlab beraman. Kontentni ham qilib beraman, yaxshi prosmotorlarni ham olib beraman. Lekin ular mana shunaqa shart qo'yadi. Faqat biz bilan ishlaysan degan. Men unaqa qilmoqchi emasman. Siz eslab qo'ying, men donatdan mana shu yerda 10 million so'm yig'ilganini ko'rasiz. Mana shu chempionat 17-avgustda tugaydi. Xo'p. 17si, bu yerda 20sida o'yin boshlansa, 17sigacha bormaydi. 15-avgustlargacha yig'ilganini ko'rasiz nasib bo'lsa. Endi harakat qilamiz yig'ishga. Yig'ilganicha, yig'ilmaganiga o'zimiz shunchadan qo'sharmiz balki. Yo, ungacha sponsor toparman. Lekin bir 70% ishonaman borishimizga mana shu chempionatga. Qancha vaqtda boshlanadi? Xo'p. 15 minutdan keyin boshlanadi. 15 minutdan keyin. Yig'iladi. Chunki nasib bo'lsa bo'ladi. Bir kunda tushunishingiz uchun примерно $100 atrofida donat bo'lib turardi bundan oldingi chempionatlarda. Telegram kanalda notification yoqib qo'yinglar yoki kuzatib turinglar. Keyingi map boshlanganda xabar berib yuboramiz. Hozir orqa fonga muzikani davom ettiramiz bu yerdan. O'yinning videolarini tomosha qiling. 15 minut kelam. Bo'ldi, aka. Rahmat o'zingizlarga. Biz prosta bir-birimizni boshida tushunmadik-a. Yo'nalish yaxshi, hamma narsa o'ylab qo'yilgan. Qanaqa qilib borish, yo'ga. U chempionat bo'lmasa farqi yo'q. Uyda turib ham stream qilib olamiz, bormasam. Bizdan oldinda major turibdi. Majorga 100% boriladi, xudo xolasa. Oldindan hech narsa 100% demayman. Maksimum harakat qilinadi borishga. Flashbang community bo'lib boriladi. 10-15 kishi. Yevropada, Budapeshtda bo'ladi major. Foto, assalomu alaykum, yaxshimisiz? Bo'ldi, hech qanaqa nimasi yo'q. Men siz tushunmay qoldim. Shuning uchun shunaqa bo'lib ketdi. Bo'lishi mumkin emas. Jerseylar hozirgacha kelgani yo'q, qarang. Kanalga yozib qo'yaman kelsa, zakaz qilingan jerseylar. Olib kelamiz jerseylarni. Prosta men klubda ko'rdim, narxi 250 ming, Instagramda ko'ryapman. 250 ming futbolka uchun juda qimmatda. Endi bizgacha hali qancha summaga yetib kelishani emas, lekin unaqa katta foyda qo'ymaymiz baribir. Razg'am qo'rish kerak ekan biz yerda. Bu o'yindan keyin Phase bilan Virtus Pro'ni o'ynaydi. Xbet'te reklamasızmı? Major noyabr dekabrda, noyabrda oxiri, dekabrda boshida mana shu sanada bo'ladi. Hozir kelaman. Telegram kanalida eshitishni onlayn bo'linglar. O'yin boshlanganda yana men o'zim xabar tashlab qo'yaman.
artificial love. Artificial love, we just make it up. 'Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. 'Cause we already lost. Addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. 'Cause we already lost. Addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a little strong enough.
Freedom, assalomu alaykum, yaxshimisiz? 3 minutdan keyin boshlanadi keyingi map. Nuke Decider. Yutqizgan jamoat chiqib ketadi chempionatdan. Bir minut vaqt qoldi. 1 minut. Kim qoladi? Astralis davom etadimi yo'lda yoki Navi? Bu turnir 17-kuni tugaydi. 14dan 17gacha playoff o'yinlari bo'lsa, o'sha igroklar keyin Saudiyaga ketadi. Saudiyada EBC mana chempionati bo'lib o'tadi. Abi. Saudiyaga borsa bo'ladi-la. Ketaveramizmi Ismoil, nima deysiz? Yo'q, vizasi bor, vizasi qancha edi? $30mi, $50 onlayn da viza. Saudiyada ham viza bo'lish kerak, adashmasam. Srazu hal qilinadigan narsa. Bez viza deganda bir xil. Onlayn shuni registratsiya qilinadi, ketiladi. Tak bir hafta borib kelinadigan joylar ekan. Birinchi bo'lib o'yinlarni ko'rib, keyin sekin nimaga borib, Makka Madinaga o'tib. Man Decider mapda уже boshlandi Decider map. Uyushgan o'chiradi, ular pichoq round. Kim City yoki T bo'lishini so'yib hal qilib olishadi va Navi yutib chiqdi.
I believe so. They choose to be starting.
What about you, Freya? What about you? Who do you think is going to win?
I'm going with Astralis because of our stonks and because I trust you, Peter. But Harry,
Astralis yutadi deb o'ylar ekan opamiz.
Trust in the Danes to be pulling off the upset.
No.
Content qilib kelamizmi? Ismoil bor. Nima deysiz?
You can't trust
Saudiyaga bor.
I've done a 180.
Men shu maksimum pulni yig'ib olay 14 gacha donatni orqasidan hammasini borib Saudiyada ishlatiladigan qilib. O'zimdan yetmaganini qo'shib hali ana chiqib qolsin. Bileti ham unaqa qimmat emas, prosta men akkreditatsiya olmoqchiman. Akkreditatsiya ola olmasam, biletni o'zini bo'lib bo'lsa ham. Qachon dedingiz? 20-24-avgustda bo'ladi-da o'yin. Bir 19 ga uchib ketish kerak. Aniq kunlari hozir yana aniq qilib ko'raveramiz. Va bu yerda email Kuxin ajoyib tarzda kutib oldi. Emaildan double kill ko'ramizmi? Sound darhol razmen qilgan va email double kill. Device uni triple kill qilishga qo'yib bermadi. Wonderful Stone tomonidan kill qilib yuborildi. Makaze va Beat. Device kill qilib yubordi Stone esa Makazeni bomba tushib qolgan.
Smoke goes out.
Townda juda low ichi. Oy oy oy oy oy.
Finished
Yabi.
off.
Birinchi
It's
raundni
all
olib
fine.
bermoqda.
No problem. As Astralis converts. Clean.
Qarang, xo'p.
What happened, Device?
Tiketlarni hozir
Where did his
ko'raman.
gun go? He had a bomb and a knife.
Qachon bo'lishini bilmayman. Bilet narxi eng o'rtacha joy $50 shunaqa atrofida. 21-avgustdan 24gacha bo'ladi, Ismoil.
Look.
21, 24. 20siga Saudiyaga borilsa.
That's my goat.
Nukta Astralis
That's my goat right there.
qiynaladi. Nukta yaxshi o'ynaydi, ikkita komanda ham lekin.
No gun, bomb only.
Borish kerak, birinchisiga
playing
borsangiz
the
qo'llari
objective
ketaveradi.
pistol round.
Shunaqa birinchisiga borib kelganmiz PJLga. Shuning uchun ham ikkinchisini ham qoldirmoqchi emasman-da. O'zimizga yaqinroq bo'lgan, vizasi muammo bo'lmaydigan joylar. Astanaga borgandim. Yaxshi bo'lgan.
Like a jerry can in DayZ.
Hatto 21, 24 bo'lsa, 20, 25 qilib olinsa ham yaxshi. Lekin 2 kun agar Saudiyani boshqa joyga ham boramiz deyiladigan bo'lsa, 27siga qaytib kelinadigan qilsa bo'ladi.
Jerry cans like the red. You fill it with Jerry.
With petrol.
Birdan borib
You can do
Umra
it
ham
with
qilib
them.
kelish kerak.
Yeah.
Umra emasku, sayohat
Like
desa
I'm
ham
being
bo'ladi.
gaslit here. I know you
That's
can
a
do it
gas
with the gas
canister.
bottle too, but
What, you
I'm
mean the
pretty
green
sure
one?
the green
Yoki
one.
to'g'ri borib
yeah.
kelsa ham bo'ladi, hech kunlik.
I swear,
$1000
I don't
примерно
know, I
расход
think you're
ketadi.
wrong, but, you know, we'll discuss
Na,
this at a
Qozog'iston
later
borganmiz.
date.
Yeah.
PJL
Remember
Astanada.
the force by Astralis
Hali
running it back.
Qozog'istonga borgan paytim 300 dona podpisчик bor edi Instagramda. Oy oy oy, tushib ketishdi, uddaladi
Make
Huxi.
it down. I don't know.
Bit.
But they've done it.
Ana Deagle'da kill ko'ramizmi? Yo'q, Shtar bunga yo'l qo'yib bermadi.
I do. I think Navi should
Ha,
say,
borganmisiz?
to be honest. I guess part of that is like you don't have
Bo'ldi,
the
Ismail,
right
gaplashamiz
force from
o'zi,
heaven, so
streamdan
you've
keyin.
got what, like 5-7 MP9 trying to get in close
Ko'ramiz,
positions.
plan
start
qilib borib
spamming.
kelaveramiz
So
yo'q.
it feels
Down
riskier.
ko'radimi?
Maybe it
Voy,
is.
Makazi ko'rdi
Yeah,
Shtaunni.
You saw him there. Maybe on the map. Yeah, I think the map call out comes in.
Yo'q, ko'rmabdi Makazi ham.
The map always saves you, man. When you see someone do that, that's so map coded. He doesn't see it. He looks away.
Gap yo'q.
Then he
Sizning
checks
birinchi
his map, and then suddenly
podpisчиklaringiz
he's
bilan.
super aware. That's the question mark appearing
Yeah.
on the radar.
It's down radar cheat.
Not what I'm
So
saying.
2-0.
Not what I'm saying.
It's down as
Well,
radar.
listen.
Confirmed.
I think if they had radar, they would have won Dustin. That was a bit of a
Yeah,
shame,
actually.
Molly.
Stan wouldn't have spammed
2-0,
mid and
Astralis
died in
oldinda.
that make or break Dust 2 round.
Navini o'zi City bo'lishni pitch qilgan edi.
Got really blocked.
And I just
Attack-
want Stan to play well. Just this one.
Phase bilan Virtus Pro'ni o'yinida
Just
KZ
go on,
o'ynab
just this
keladi
one.
o'zim.
Poor guy.
Play
man.
good.
Aga o'yinni
Just catching
streamini chetga
strays
qoldirib.
today.
He's 4-0 to open up. Looking to do his best work yet on map 3.
He had a good Inferno. He had a better Inferno. I mean, statistically, it was worse than Dust, but
You
more
go. Don't look
impact.
into the numbers. I'm telling you he's going to play well now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So just watch this.
Live in the moment. You're right.
Huxi with the util.
Huxi ikkita
Pops
smoke
in the
bilan
outside smokes.
ko'chani smoke bilan to'ldirib bo'ldi.
It's the wide
Secretga
wall.
yo'l bor.
Gives you a lot of options.
Garaj va A main
See how
yo'li
they want to
yopilgan.
use it. There's a man down in secret already.
Lekin
Man is bit.
Secretda beat bor,
Don't
beat.
want to be trifled with.
5-7
He's had a
da.
great series. Even on
Va
Inferno.
beat
it's the
haqida
one guy
info ham
showing
bor.
up
Beat
for
ham info
Navi.
berdi, Redda ko'p igrokni ko'rganligi haqida.
Because he can't be quiet here in such an
Ime
important
hamda Alexi
position.
Bida save qilib qo'yilgan ikkita gun.
Roof occupied by Yabi.
Stream qilish uchun o'l streamda o'zi
Deep
streamda.
smokes give Astralis space to wrap
Va
around
garaj,
the world.
garaj check qilinadi Shter tomonidan.
Ouch.
Shtaun wonderful kill qilib yubordi.
Dude's down. He's doing it. He's having the good
3-chi
time.
raundni qo'lga
yeah.
kirishga
He's having
yaqin
the good.
Astralis
He's
3
looking
soniya
way
vaqt.
sharper.
Pachka bilan B'ga
He just
Secretdan
looked
kirib kelish
like
boshlandi.
A little bit slow
Bizda
in some of these
igrok
earlier
yo'q.
peaks. Crosshair in the wrong place.
Va bu
Signs
yerda
of
Yabi
frustration. You're going for like
Imeni
smoke
kill qilib
spams 'cause
yubordi.
every time he would die, which would be a lot on the first 2 maps.
15
he would,
soniya.
watch device.
B'da esa
Smoke
hech kim
spam
yo'q.
4
Oy oy oy.
players.
Va
He's
kill
like,
qiladi Alexi Bini. O'q yetmay qoladi. Beat vaqtida chiqdi. Alexi Bga yordam berib
I
qoldi.
think a burst would have done it, but he full
Navi
sprayed
olib
the
ketadi.
length.
Freedom ko'ramiz.
Oh, it's good. It's a good bit
Navi
from
oladimi
Yabi. I
yoki yo'q?
like that.
Bit of comedy.
No, he's injected some fun into this game, and
Hozircha
that's important.
3-0 ga yaqinmiz.
It's what it's all about, in a way.
Bit ham Maxtenni save qilib qoladi. Agar
We're
imkon bo'lsa.
entertained, but Navi aren't entertaining this round. Bit needs to run. Oh, he's going to go for the last second kill.
Bit.
Well, I actually like
Qani
this.
orqadan kill topishga urinib ko'radi.
He's gonna,
Bit yurishni boshladi, yugurishni boshladi Bit va oy, pashkadan o'lib qoldi lekin unlucky
Get the Mac
Bitga.
10 exits. That could have been fun.
Hisob 3-0 Astralis oldinda. Yutqizgan jamoat chiqib ketadi chempionatdan.
Certainly important. If you're having a good time, things just
Navini
flow
o'zi City
better.
bo'lishni tanlagan.
Everyone talks a bit more.
Akmal, xuddi Faceitda bo'lgan kabi pichoq raundi bo'ldi. O'sha pichoqni yutib chiqqan jamoa kim City bo'lishini tanladi.
He's having fun. We promise fun.
Agar kelisha olishmasa, menimcha mana shunaqa bo'ladi. Chunki har doim har xil.
So done for Navi. Here we are, Makazi. He's slowed down a lot on Inferno. He's looking for redemption here in this first rifle round. Device is looking for Makazi. Those two things run counterintuitively to each other. I don't think that makes a lot of sense.
Lekin ko'p round berib yubormasligi kerak. Makazi hozir device Makazini check qilishi mumkin.
Opening kill. Makazi just gets out of the danger zone in time.
Qayerga uchib keldi, rampdan Yabiga qarab.
Shter
o'tib keta olmadi, Makazi Shterni smoke orasida secretda kill qildi. Stone va Yabi. Rampdan Bit va Wonderfulga qarshi Wonderful Stone'ni kill qilib yubordi. Yabi ham ko'rilgan. Yabi juda yaqin Wonderfulga. Bit oxirgacha chiqmadi. Va Yabi. Yabi juda zo'r lurker. Havenga chiqadi Wonderful orqasidan, lekin Wonderful check qilib turibdi.
How do you win? How do you win?
Maybe aware.
Well, now he's just considering that a player could have crept here. That's the call. Bit hasn't come up. So
Nuke'da Raskit bilan kirib kelish teplasa, terrorlar kuchli baribir.
And he is so tucked in that Yabi's not going to get this kill. He has to force it. Oh, you're going up the ladder.
No, teng 50-50 karta Nuke. Juda katta va mana Makazi device kill qilib yubordi Huxi. Makazini Yabi esa Wonderful. Alexi B. Wow, Huxi yetib keldi Alexi B'ni kill qilishga. Bit o'zi Huxi. Yugurib kill qilib keldi. Ikkita igrokda double kill bor Huxi'da. Bit. Diffuse kit bor. Yabi va Huxi'ga qarshi. Naviga birinchi raundni olib berishga urinib ko'radi.
You're feeling
Vaqt
a lot of
kamay
pressure now. You got to
bormoqda.
clutch up. This was like an unforgivable round to lose.
Haven'da
But
Yabi,
Astralis
Huxi esa
able to sneak
side'da.
Yabi up into the heavens. And he's in such a strong post
Va
plot. Even
Bit
if Bit deals
Huxiga
with
juda
Huxi at the back
yaqin.
of the side, the
Huxi
challenge is
triple
just
kill,
beginning.
4-0
And he won't
hisob
even make it
Astralis
that
oldinda.
far. As Huxi and Yabi save the day on that round for Astralis.
Yikes,
Huxi
really.
qiyin
That's
vaziyatda
a
Huxi
big
va
yikes
Yabi
for
round
Wonderful,
olib berishdi.
It looked great. He gave it up. 5v3. Just doesn't even really react to Yabi shooting. He had more than enough time, I think, to flick no-scope that. His team crumbled on the top
Wonderful,
site as well.
Wonderful. Timingda boshqa joyini check qilib
That's
qoldi.
a disaster for Navi, who had all the advantage to win this round out.
And you know when I said that
Va
having
mana
fun
3ta farmilka
is really
Navi'da.
important to a degree. Who's having more fun in these player camps? Navi look
4-0
frustrated.
5-chi round boshlangan. Device.
They all look frustrated,
I've never seen
man.
Wonderful having a good
Ema's
time.
slamming his desk. Alexi, the smile's long since gone. They
Ikkita
need a
flash.
solution. They need to cut through because Astralis are off to a rip-roaring start.
Alexi B.
And the signs only point to it getting better.
Smoke'dan chiqib keladimi? Wonderful push boshlandi. Alexi B chiqib keldi, lekin Stone tomonidan Device ham kill qildi, Shtayer ham bir dona kill qilgan. Ime hamda Makazi.
Started this series. They've looked like the dominant team every half since the beginning of Dust, and even then,
Va bu yerda Makazi va Ime ham secretda
only to lose out
pachka
to a B-rush.
allaqachon Aga kirishga tayyorgarlik ko'rmoqda.
I don't know how Alexi calls you out of this hole. Because again, we've got quiet players, we've got quiet pieces here for Navi.
Device.
No blade.
Device Imeni kill qilib yubordi. Makazi ham push qildi. Voy. Device'da triple kill u round uchun. Hisob 5-0. Astralis oldinda. Navi, Blade yo'qligi. Manimcha o'z o'rnini bildirmoqda Blade. Ko'rsatma yetishmayapti Naviga. Time outdan foydalandi Navi. Bu kartadagi birinchi time out. Agar Navi himoyada round berayotgan bo'lsa, shunaqa ahvol yaxshi emas Navida, Faxriddinga. Ketmaga round berib yuborildi. Lekin Infernada 5-0 da yutayotganida Astralis mana shu yerda Navi comeback qilib 6-6 bilan tugadi.
Still be ground to cover and time to save the day here for Navi, but then
masalan hozir ham device kill qilinishi mumkin. Device eng oxirgi o'qi bilan makazin kill qildi.
Shocking blow for Navi.
Mana Wonderful qo'lida AWP. Birga 4 kadi. Alexey B bugun o'yin ochilmadi. Hali ham kill qilmagan. 5 ta round o'tdi oradan.
But they lost there as well. Hooksy's debut before he officially joined Astralis, and now this full team is making waves.
Wonderful va device. Duelga chiqib ko'rar ekanmi Wonderful?
Bit of a rough Cologne, only getting through that first stage.
Va device kutib olish mumkin hozir Wonderful chiqadigan bo'lsa yo'q.
Yeah, I mean when you look at the teams that they matched up against, you know, they pulled Vitality to open up, and then
yeah, this was the point I was about to make. Is trying to kind of like gatekeepers in the
sense. Like bosmaganlar efirga like bosib qo'yamiz. Yaqinda kirgan bo'lsangiz,
even the top 10 in the world, they've really had trouble. But this is a far better look against a team ranked number 5 in the world.
Kapitan beatmi? Kapitan Alexey B.
Looked to beat, and it also
Astralis esa
Hooksie. They beat them for Astralis. Debut tournament where they matched up in Astana. It was in the playoffs there.
But I think it's one thing winning there, it's another thing winning
40 soniya var.
New look Navi.
Yeah.
And Makazi farmed in that TNL game. Obviously has a little bit more of a grudge match for him. He's not really looked too great today.
Kutmasa kerak agarda Yabi kirib keladigan bo'lsa smoke'da.
Aside from Bit, no one's been too reliable across this series for Navi. Astralis are about to hit topside. They have 20 seconds to go. Uh-oh.
Okay, not ideal.
Va mana kirib kelindi, Imega qarata Oy, full blind holatida. Wonderful da double kill. Bu yerda Makazi vaqtida chiqib keldi. Device hamda Steyer. 3 soniya vaqt va mana 5-1. Birinchi raundni qo'lga kiritmoqda Navi. Ko'ramiz Infernadagi ssenariy takrorlanar ekanmi? Vaqt yutqazib qo'yishdi Astralis. Esa full blind kill topolmadi. Device ona bitta flash, yana bitta flash kerak edi. Wonderful yaxshi o'ynadi hayvonda. Nargi kanali nima bo'ldi? Nargi kanal ham bor. Bugun mana bunda qilib ko'raylik bu kanalda. Ertangi o'yinlar Nargi kanalda qilamiz. Bu testoviy. Qani ko'ramiz. Strike kelar ekanmi yoki yo'q? Mana shuni tekshirib ko'rish uchun.
It's only the first round they've lost.
FB Stream bu kanalni ham topish oson. Bu ikkita kanal bor-da, bittasi blok bo'ladigan bo'lsa, bunisidan boshlash uchun ikkita kanal qilib qo'yganmiz. Hooksie ko'rsatmalar berib o'tdi jamoasiga. Va time out vaqti ham yakunlanib bordi. 7-raund boshlandi. Hisob 5-1. Device ham puli bor, lekin nimagadir AWP olmadi bu safar. Alexey B yana kill qilmoqda. Butungan raundda ham mana tezlik bilan agressiv kirib kelindi, lekin Makazi ajoyib tarzda kutib oldi. Alexey B bilan birgalikda Hooksie Makazini kill qilib yubordi. Yabi Alexey B'ni, Yabi Bitni ham kill qilib yubordi. Aminda Wonderful 3 kishiga qarshi.
Comes to fruition.
I mean, this is what Astralis look like when Yabi and Stout are comfortable. This has been historically a far better map for these two across every iteration. Previous rosters, the old heroic with Acadian at the helm. These two are very strong players.
U kanalimiz turibdi. Prosta podcast mana shunga o'xshagan yangi ideyalar bo'lsa, u kanalda riskga qo'yish niyat yo'qda, udalit bo'lib ketib qolmasin deb.
At least on the T sides, which is where
save qiladi Wonderful.
Looked weaker today. But in this round, dominant
Hisob
from Yabi.
6-1.
Straight out into that top site.
Ko'ramiz.
Triple kill entry.
6-6 bo'lganida yana bir imkon berib ko'ramiz Naviga
Yabi
o'sha
having a
eski
good
ssenariyni
game
qaytarishiga.
alongside Stown is a huge
Va
uplift here for
Huxini tutib oldi.
Astralis.
Exit frag topildi.
And Navi have no one
6-1.
here to stop him. No one to defend this A-bomb site.
Dude, look, if Stown can just exist to be a third map life gamer, you'll take that.
Yaxshi kutib olindi. Yabi ajoyib performance.
Not been a crazy
Tiltda,
impressive
Navi
series from him, but
tiltda.
bottling it all up here to unleash.
Menimcha bahona qiladi agar Navi chiqib ketadigan bo'lsa Blade-ni yo'qligini. Blade o'zi bir kun kecha operatsiya bo'lgan. Bugungi o'yinda qatnasha olmaydi. Ertadan ham qatnashni boshlaydi.
Maybe all
Wonderful va Device.
I don't see Device winning this one.
Beat.
With an unorthodox angle from Wonderful, but he moves off. Maybe moves in. Maybe that's just
Device'ga
what
qarab
Device
harakatlanish
wants.
boshlandi va Device tomonidan ajoyib tarzda kutib olmoqda. Bu yerda Stown bitti kill qilib yubordi. Ramp toza B'ga agressiv kirib kelish boshlanadi. Huxi tezlashish kerak.
Firepower is on another level now for Astralis.
Makaziya va Ime Secretdan ham lekin kirib kelish boshlandi. Stown rampdan kirib kelgan. A'da hech kim yo'q. 3 ta igroq ham B'da. Huxi bomba bilan rasmik qilib yuribdi. 1 daqiqa vaqt bor. Check qilinadi, pozitsiyalar o'rganiladi, Huxi shoshmayapti.
And that was on the back of like 1 or 2 players performing. Huxi now has every tool in his arsenal at his disposal. With Yabi and Stown
Yabi bilan
both
Stown
finding their
ikkalasi ham
footing.
kuchli uraman. 8-2. Stownda Yabida 7-2. Makaziya Redga qarab chiqib keldi. Shter hozir Makaziya kutib oladimi? Shter Makaziyani kill qilib yubordi. Alexi B. Alexi B haqida info yo'q Shterda. Alexi B va Ime. Tezlash kerak Alexi B. Va kill qildi Shterni orqadan A'ga kirib kelingan. Kalashnik olindi. Save'ga harakat qilishadimi? Retake'ga borishmasa kerak. Va Astralis 7-raundni qo'lga kiritishga yaqin. Deyarli 90% qo'lga kiritib bo'ldi desak ham bo'ladi. Stown esa Alexi B'ni kill qilib yubordi, hech qanaqa Kalashnik save qilinmaydi. Ime rampda.
Dude, I don't know if you put like the footage of him from Dust 2
Ime'ga ham
side
push
by
qilib
side
kelishsa
with how
kerak.
he's looking on Nuke and
Va
remove the
keyingi
name, it would look like you're watching 2 different
Echo round
players.
ko'ramiz Navidan. AWP save qilishga berilmadi. Device'dan aqlli qaror.
Now no AWP, good cycling
Va
for
Dragon
Device.
Lord tashlab ketildi. Qimmat stickerlari bilan
Bane's love of cycle, so I'm told, by Pimp
stickerlar
all the
tushirilgan.
time.
Wonderful AWP'si.
It's good. It's really good.
Navi bekorga tanlanmabdi-da. Nimani? Navini bekorga
Device's
tanlamabdi.
hair, making him look like a movie star again. Domination. from the game,
Shunaqa.
7-1.
Esonit.
I don't know. I'm missing some of the fight from Navi. Feels like they're just kind of accepting that this is happening.
Passengers.
Navi YouTuber 6 ta round farqi.
Now Astralis can
Shter
score with even
7
more freedom.
bo'yicha
That's a
bilan lekin
smoke
Makazini
spam
kill
from
qilib
Stair.
ketdi.
To find the fight
4 kishi bo'lib
before.
qolgan Navi. Ime esa Shterni kill qilib qo'ydi. 4-4 vaziyat, razmin bor.
This isn't a problem. Who's
Yabi.
into secret with the bomb?
Huxi esa secretda bomba bilan uni orqasidan kelar ekanmi Ime? Chiqar ekanmi Huxi orqasidan? A main smoke'da.
Second layer. Astralis can go again. Don't need to commit to this lower
Huxi.
take. Start rapping. Huxi can come
Kutadi
main
Huxi.
late.
Pachka unda
Question
risk
is, can
qilmaydi.
Ima find that bomb?
Stown esa
Pushes
Havenga
against his
chiqishi
kill.
mumkin.
Throws around into disarray. Device now instead
Va
takes
Device
the
yurishni
angle.
boshladi. Ime'ga qarab tutib olmoqda. Huxi darqolini razmin qildi.
That's a risky
3-3
trade for
vaziyat.
Huxi, but he doesn't want to let
Stown
Device's death
hozir
be in
chiqib kelgan
vain.
Wonderfulni
He
kill
still
qilib
had this
bitti
heaven
qilib
like that was the
yuborishi
bomb on
mumkin, lekin
Huxi's
Wonderful
back.
info berdi.
Stown, lovely shot, but his
Alexi B
around
Yabini
Alexi on the
orqasidan yetib
backstab.
keldi. Stown bitta kill qilib yubordi. Alexi B yolg'iz o'zi.
Alexi
Stown va Huxiga qarshi
back in
35
the
soniya
lobby, gonna
vaqt.
go searching for Stown at the back of the site,
Va
and
Stown
he's
Alexi B'ni kutib
outpositioned him
olmoqda.
there.
Hisob
Stown with a great
8-1.
round.
Yeah, it
Navi.
looks like Yabi dies for nothing, but he comes out door and he actually sees that player
Blade'ni olib kelinglar,
in the
uyg'otib
funny
yuborsin
spot,
jamoni.
Harry, where he saw his legs. He gives the info for Stown, who swings out and gets that second kill. No way Stown checks that position without Yabi getting the info. And then he's dropped
Dust
backside.
kartasida и Mirajda ko'rinadi
Alexi
aytganimizda.
doesn't know, doesn't realize it's all too late. Stown on 10 health.
New Infernada umuman yaxshi performance qildi olmadi.
And, you know, for Na'Vi, there are so many problems right now, you almost don't even know where to begin.
Ho'p,
It's like they
10
can't
round
stop this
boshlandi.
outside take whenever
Mana
Astralis
Wonderful
have
qo'lda
wanted
endi
it, they've got
AWP.
it. Whenever they've tried getting aggressive, Astralis
Alex
have this
Sibi
lobby hold. They've had Yabi
bitni ham o'yin
lurking
ochilmadi.
there. With the good read last time of having Device in the lobby alongside him on the AWP. Everything Na'Vi are throwing into this game is being countered by Astralis. It's not been one note on the defense, right?
Beat Yabini kill qildi mana. Open kill bu. Stown ham yaxshigina damage qabul qilib olgan.
And it's on to Yabi. That's the lobby lurker. This is a lot of pressure removed in the round for Na'Vi.
Mainga kirib keladimi? Makazi haqida info bor edi lekin ularda. Tekshirmadi. Va Makazi Sterni kill qilib yubordi.
Great spot for just one kill. That's really all he needs, especially with a secret drop. Ema moves in. And so here we go. That's more like it for Na'Vi. That's a round they can be proud of.
Mana ikkinchi raundni qo'lga kiritmoqda.
An opening move that works, reactions in place for past that point, knowing the real estate that Astralis were going to be left with.
Yeah, just wanting it a little bit more as well, coming up secret for once. So just sitting back and letting the round get dictated by Astralis and where they want to end. Na'Vi force the kills, and yes, a little bit of luck goes a long way with some smoke spam. A yes boys from Alexi as Na'Vi try to make this game interesting.
8-2 hisob 11 raund boshlandi.
Pulled apart by Stown and Yabi.
Bola taxmin bo'lsa yaxshi, lekin agar o'yinni ko'rib kelgan bo'lsalar yozib o'tirmanglar. Va mana Wonderful Sterni kill qilib yubordi. Wonderful. Double kill.
That's bomb loose. Freeing up Wonderful to go where he wants.
Bu yerda Alexi B oy qanaqa smoke ichidan chiqmayotgan device kutib ola olmadi. Alexi B. Stown reddan pachkani oldimi? Pachka Stown qo'lida. Beat ham darhol yordamga kelgan. Wonderfuldan miss shot. Va Yabi ajoyib tarzda kutib olmoqda. Stown ham Makazini kill qilib yubordi. Wonderful bu vaqtda device-ni kill qilgan. 2-2 vaziyat.
Fast down into lower. Wonderful has a 3-kill streak on this all.
Stown o'zi low.
Scary.
B'ga kirib kelindi.
3 kills deep and I think it still might
Pachka
not be
o'rnatilgan.
enough.
Wonderful va Ime. Yabi va low HP qolgan Stownga qarshi Stown kill qilib oldi. Yabi Imeni kutib oldi. Yabi va Wonderful. Ko'ramiz. Kimniki bo'lar ekan bu round? Diffuse kit yo'q Wonderfulda, lekin juda uzoqda diffuse kit. Oy oy oy, Yabi Wonderful ajoyib tarzda bait qilib kutib olmoqda va bu 9-round. Astralis uchun 2-ga 4 vaziyatda yutib chiqdi Yabi va Stown duosi Na'Vini. Hisob borgan sari kattalashib bormoqda.
Astralis make it look easy on the T side of Nuke.
Alexi B juda kutayotgandi Wonderfuldan clashni.
We're looking for a brutal half here.
Ko'ramiz kimni taxmini to'g'ri chiqar ekan. Va oy oy oy Wonderful yordam qildi lekin. Ularga Yabi Huxi, Yabidan yana bir kill.
Double kill on top side for Yabi.
4-2 vaziyat. Makazi. Aminda.
It's the exact same scoreline as at the start of the series. Na'Vi opened up with this on that opening map.
O'xshamadi. Huxini kill qilib yuborishi mumkin agarda tushadigan bo'lsa.
And back then it was the AWP of Astralis that was the
Device.
only thing firing. Well, here it's Wonderful for this Na'Vi
Wonderful
squad.
ko'rdi device-ni va kill qiladi.
And he is doing.
Bu yerda Makazi bitta kill qilib oldi.
It just might not be enough. 2 kills deep.
GG 1-2. Wonderful yolg'iz o'zi baribir uxlab yotgan Na'Viga yordam tegmadi buncha qilgan killari. Va 2 daqiqa vaqt. 2 daqiqadan keyin bizda o'yin davom etadi. Like bosib qo'yamiz, yangi kirganlar bo'lsa, mana 3 minut ekan. 3 minutdan keyin davom etadi o'yin. Na, juda oddiy xatolar Navida, bilmadim. Chiqib ketadi chempionatdan agar yutqizadigan bo'lsa. Nu Navini chiqib ketishi Navini ko'rgan yaxshiroq edi. Kuchliroq komandalar bilan ham masalan yana o'sha Spirit bilan rematchinimi Astralisdan chiqib ketishi ko'ramiz. Yana Spiritga muxlislik qilamiz. Eng tinch muxlislik qiladigan joy Spirit bo'lib qolgan. Vitality'da stabil o'ynab berayotgan, lekin Vitality'ni ham to'xtatishdi o'tgan chempionatda. Bunaqa o'yin bo'lsa chiqib ketgani yaxshi. Shunaqa lekin Infernal ham unaqa yaxshi o'yin olmadi. Hozir Nukt ham Astralis lekin eski legenda. Astralisning sostavi hammasi yangilangan. Device'dan tashqari. Navi o'tgan chempionatda Mangolzni chiqarib yubordi-da. Mangoz yaxshi o'ynamadi to'g'rirog'i. Shuning uchun hamma baribir Navi qaytdi. Navi mana zo'r o'yin kutamiz deganda, lekin Mangoz qayerda, Astralis qayerda? Alexey B ham yaxshi o'ynagan, 1 yil oldingi Alexey B yaxshiroq o'ynagan. 1 yil oldingi Navining o'zi kuchliroq o'ynagan. Hozir bilaman, telefonda gaplashib olayman. Telefonda gaplashib olay hozir shunda. Telefon bo'lib qoldi shunga o'zi. Va boshlandi o'yin. Endi o'z yo'qsak bo'ladi. Telegram kanaliga ham tashlab qo'yib yuboring o'yin.
O'yin
3-raund. Mana Navi terror bo'lib, qani ko'ramiz qanaqa o'ynab berar ekan. Round. Burada device. Kill topi olmadi, lekin ishlar hamda device'da bittadan kill bor. Navi 3 kishi bo'lib qoldi. Stavn vaqtida yordamga keldi Yabi bilan birgalikda. Ime yolg'iz o'zi pachkada Aga qarab rotatsiya qiladi. Yo, Makazi o'ynab berdi. Alexey B uxlab qolgan. Lekin Astralis 5 kishi Umbro 2 pistol round ham yutqazildi. Hozir force buy qilinadi. Agar force buy ham qo'ldan boy beriladigan bo'lsa, GG yo. Nu harakat qildi lekin. Dasta yaxshi o'ynab berdi.
It was a really slow start on Dust 2 in terms of the individuals. You never really got to see the game plan realized there on that map, but they still made it a close game. They still made the scoreline convincing. They go on to
hozir o'sha tiltga kirib bo'lgan-da.
Shuning uchun shunaqa. Never particularly close. And well, this is just a new level, a new shade of more of the same from Astralis here as they look to improve on that dominance.
Katta risk
From the turn of map 3. And I just think it's very interesting, like, getting to hear the comms of this team seeing
Ime
that
yaxshigina
even in those
damage qabul
moments where,
qilib
you know, it's
olgan.
like Yabby and Device trying
Blade
to win
yo'q.
an impossible
Mirazdagi
round.
xuddi shunaqa.
Huxi will
Blade
still
yo'q,
be
baribir
there, communicating
bildirdi
the
Naviga.
gaps that are available, the timings that are open.
Device da
He's
double
very
kill.
finger to the pulse throughout the
Bu yerda
entirety
Beach Town'ni
of
kill
this
qilib
game.
yubordi.
Have those eyes in the sky, you know, you
Bundan
have those
keyingi
dead players
o'yin
talking, something Navi know about
FaZe
it as
bilan
well, but
Virtus
right
Pro'ni
now,
o'yini.
looking
Yutqizgan chiqib ketadimi?
disgruntled
Itachi,
are
afsuski
Navi.
ha, yutqizgan chiqib
Navi
ketadi.
without their
Mana shu
key
kartada
coach
yutqizgan chiqib ketadi.
behind them for one match, and
3 ga
look at
4
what it
vaziyat.
does.
Bit
Had
eshitgan Device
limited
bitni.
timeouts, if any, in this series.
Secretdan
Only
Ime
given one in this
hamda
map.
Wonderful.
They've just kind of burned
Wonderful hali
down
ham
here in this
Secretda.
third.
Yeah, I think they've called one timeout the entire time. And
Device,
sadly,
Device
it's
bitni kutib
kind of
oldi.
understandable
Ime va
in a way,
Wonderful.
like,
Well, yeah.
Bada
I don't know,
hech kim
every
yo'q
time
lekin.
you
Biga
call and you
tushib
don't
bomba
actually
qo'yib
have
ketsa
any
keyingi raundga
external input,
yaxshiroq.
It just gives a bit more time to Alexi
4
to
ga
try and
2.
problem solve.
Yana ikkita
And
pistolga
you're
qarshi.
giving time to Astralis to speak to Ruggers, so
Va Wonderful Sternni kill
Right,
qilib yubordi.
wonderful.
It's just too low to win this. You feel.
Ime
Unless he gets a
eshitdi.
really clean shot here, but they back up off the ramp.
3 ga 2
Huxi not
retake
playing
qilishga urinib
early,
ko'rishadi.
lets his team get in position. It's really
Huxi
nice.
shoshmadi, rampga
Let
yaxshi
this pistol
joylashib
close the
bo'lgan. Bu yerda
distance.
Yabi yetib keldi.
Smart move from Huxi as Ema gives away his position.
Va
They both
Yabi
fall.
hamda Device
Really nice.
ikkita
Love
hero'ni
everything
ham
about
kill
that.
qilib
Astralis,
12-chi raundni olib
they're
bermoqda
looking locked in. They're
Astralisga.
looking like they're going to go to land here.
Hisob
And they're looking like they're going to eliminate
12-2.
Navi in the
Bizada
process.
match point.
Damn a good showing. And this would, Harry, be our first bounty claimed
Match point.
from the most wanted, or for the most, yeah, from the most wanted. Yeah. I mean, both teams have bounties. At every game, there's going to be bounties claimed. But now we finally have a most wanted removed in stage 2.
yeah, Navi had the bigger price on their head, supposed to play and hit like the better team, but that's not been the case here.
Va ketdi.
$27,500 on the head of Navi, and Astralis are coming for it. They want it right now.
Feels as good as done. 10 rounds to do it. And no point of Navi.
Xo'p, 15-chi raund. 15 raundda
Dude, you
o'zida
know,
hal
we've
bo'lib
been
ketsa.
crediting Huxi and his calls. Credit to Device and Stare for showing up in
Va
the
mana
early
Device,
stages of the
Makazi,
series
open
to
kill
keep
topilgan.
Astralis in this,
4 kishi bo'lib
in
qolgan Navi.
this game. And then in time for map 3, right when it was needed, right when it was
Device
demanded,
ham
right when
yaqin kelib olgan. Device
extra
o'xshamadi.
10%
Flick shot
uptick
beat.
would
Device
make
kill
a
qilib
world of
yubordi.
difference. You've got so much
4 ga
more
4
out of
vaziyat.
Stan and Yabi.
Alexi B. AWP tashlab berdimi?
Astralis is
Kimga?
duo.
Wonderfulga AWP tashlab berildi. Yo'q, Beatga tashlab berildi AWP. Low
So
HP
while
chunki Beat.
Navi don't
Va
have
Yabi
Blade,
Imeni kutib
Astralis
olmoqda.
do
Ishlar esa
have Stabby.
rampda. Rampdan kirib
Sharp as
kelishmoqchi. Wonderful.
Conga line
Qani
to
butun
this
karta
big bomb
o'ynadi.
site.
Hozir ham
Stare
o'ynab
looks
berish
to
kerak.
deny.
Kill topib berish kerak.
Kills
Yo'q, afsuski
available.
o'xshamadi.
He
Alexi
takes
B
the
darhol
first.
uni razmen qildi.
Gotta have Navi just
3-2
shuffling
vaziyat.
quick into this site.
Bomba
In
o'rnatiladimi?
hot pursuit at the
Oxirigacha
door.
yo'q, yo'q.
Swung not.
Fake.
Alexi now the chance to plant is gone. He will try it again.
Yana bitta
Make it
fake.
out, try and force a reaction.
Huxi
Nail the door,
o
not
bitta
known
miss shot,
to be an
bitta
Orphan, put down to
AWP'da.
a single point of health. A stray bullet will finish this round. Will finish this matchup.
Va
Astralis
Yabi bitni kill
come
qilib
hunting
yubordi.
for
GG.
that
Astralis
final
keyingi
save
bosqichda. Keyingi bosqich Astralisniki. Navining muxlislari xafa bo'lmanglar. Bu chempionatni Navi tark etadi. Chiqib ketdi chempionatdan. 2 raund oldi zo'rg'a Navida. Shunga hayronman. Ikkitagina raund olib oldi. Nuke'da Infernani yutsa Navi keyingi bosqichga chiqaradi. Inferno berib yubordi mana. Dust ham zo'rg'a yutib ketildi. Astralis loyiq kuchli o'ynadi bugun. Ime umuman o'yna olmadi. Alexi B'ni aytmasa ham bo'ladi. Beat va Wonderful 3 ta mapda oladigan bo'lsak Navida o'ynab berdi. Gaga. Navi uyda qoladi. Wonderful yig'layapti. Astralisdan chiqib ketdi. Da, Astralis lekin bugungi o'yinda zo'r o'ynadi. Navidan kuchli o'ynadi, shuning uchun. Mana Astralis legendalarida Dupri. Inferno zo'r bo'layotgan edi. Comeback qilib ketish kerak edi oxirigacha. Keyin Cityda o'ynab bera olmadi unaqa Infernoda. Like bosib qo'yamiz, yangi kirganlar bo'lsa 100 ta qilib qo'yaylik like-ni. 7 minutdan keyin FaZe va Virtus Pro o'rtasida o'yin boshlanadi. 7 minut. Bunaqa ko'p kutish kerak emas. Keyingi o'yin ichida 7 minut. Oy, shoshmanglar. Mappingni o'tkazib yubordik. Yo'q. Hali endi bo'ladi. Mapping. Zato pulshada bekor emas.
Future feels so unsure. Didn't we deserve more? The burden that you left is way too
Tezroq offline boshlansa qizaloq. Da, tezroq offline. Uyda turib o'ynash baribir unaqa mazza emas-da. Tabi trash talklar bilan bo'lgan yaxshiroq. Offline 14-sanadan boshlanadi. Astralsa Cup o'zini rolini yaxshi o'ynadi. Huksimi? Huksi zo'r o'ynadi bugun. Huksi device. Hamma igroq yaxshi o'ynadi Astralisda. Da, Akmal Virtus Pro bilan FaZe ham qiziq bo'ladi. Elektronikni ko'rmoqchiman men. FaZe ga qarag'an Virtus Pro yutib ketishi mumkin FaZe, hozirgi FaZe. Lekin Virtus Pro Perfecto kelgandan keyin Virtus Proga endigina tushunishlar uchun ikkita o'yinni yutgan oxirgi o'yinlarda bir 8 ta o'yindan 9 ta o'ynagan, ikkitaginasini yutgan. No FaZe va Broki baribir yaxshi moslashib olgan AWP pozitsiyasiga. Simpledan keyin. Device miss shot ko'p bo'ldi, lekin xatolarni yopib o'ynadi. Shunaqa. Device o'zi miss shot, wallbang qilib kill qilgisi keladigan odamda. Takoy, devorlarning orasidan kill topishga harakat qiladigan odam. Ну, favorit FaZe baribir Virtus Pro bilan o'yinda. 100% FaZe favorit. Undan keyin G2 bilan Spirit mana bu eng qiziq o'yin. Kichkina kanal emas, ertadan katta kanalda qilamiz, ko'proq odamga chiqadi rekomendatsiya katta kanalda qilsa uchun. Bu hozir chiqsak maksimum Spiritni o'yin 200 dollarga chiqaramiz. Lekin 1000 taga chiqadi. 900 taga. Bu chempionat ham offline bo'lganda ko'proq bo'ladi. Hozir o'yin boshlagan son stavka FaZe yo lekin yashirib qilmaymiz. Radio o'tirgan. Alo. G2ga Sampayus kelgan, yana bitta Matis degan igroq kelgan. Kuchli igroqlar G2 avvalgi G2dan ko'ra normal hozir o'ziga kelib olgan ancha. Mana shu odam hozir Makaziya abizirga o'xshaydi. Flashbang paydo bo'lishiga qasdlangan show haqida video yoki eslaylik. Flashbang paydo bo'lishiga yordamimiz S17. Hech ketmaydi ma'lumot ketgan. Flashbangga ideya qaralgan, KZ2 ko'p vaqt ketyapti. Chunki o'zim juda ko'p o'ynashni boshlaganman. KZ2ni men medianing ichida yuradigan odamman. Ideya keldi, o'zbek tilida kontent yo'q. KZ2da bor, faqat KZ2ga qaratilgan proyekt yo'q. Tushunasizmi? Shunaqa proyekt bo'lsa, siz kirsangiz, faqat KZ2ni o'rganasiz. KZ2 haqida yangilik olsangiz yoki Counter Strike haqida informatsiya oladigan platforma yoki mana shunaqa blog bo'lsa, zo'r. Siz bilasiz, qanaqadir yangilik chiqarsa, bu proyekt faqat KZ2 haqida chiqadi. Mana shu bizning unikal tomonimiz. Boshqalarga o'xshab hamma nimani olmaganmiz. Mana deydi, hamma kibersport yo'nalishini olib, Dota, PUBG'ni hozir kirgizdi. KZ2da o'zbekcha yo'q. PUBG'da bor. Hamma joy to'lib ketgan. CS2 News chiqarish ideyasi kelgan va shundan keyin chiqarilgan. Erish kibersportni normalniy skin olsam o'ynadim. Qiziqmaydi menga Erish skin olishga. Default skinlar bor o'ynaydi, lekin bor uni inventarida. Normalniy skinlar. Navi chiqib ketdi turnirdan, afsuski endi Avstraliya yo'lini davom ettiradi. Navi Avstraliyani yutqazib turnirdan chiqib ketdi. Endi boshqa o'yin ko'rmaymiz, Blast Bounty'dan Navining o'yinlarini, lekin hozir FaZe va Virtus Pro o'rtasidagi bahs boshlanish arafasida. Link bor yuqorida, yana tashlab qo'yamiz. O'yin boshlanganida qilamiz, birgalikda tomosha qilamiz. Kim yana uyga ketadi, kim esa Blast Bounty'dagi yo'lini davom ettiradi. Bu o'yindan keyin, FaZe'ning o'yinidan keyin Spirit bilan G2'ning o'yini bor. Bugun kunning eng muhim uchrashuvi. Nima deysizlar? U Spiritning o'yinini bu kanalda o'chirib, yangi kanalda tomosha qilamizmi? Spirit o'yini. Biroq agar 100 tadan kam odam kiradigan bo'lsa, shunaqa qilamiz. Hozir ko'ramiz, FaZe o'yinini. Fleet, Fame, Electronic, Perfecto va IC. Perfecto va Electronic. IC, however, muzikani pasaytiring. Bo'ldi. Mana. Ko'p uzoqdan gapirdim-da. Bu Mouse bootcamp qilgan. Mouse o'zining muxlislari uchun o'zini kashi o'ylab tushmagandan aytgan. Bo'ldi, kashi rahmat danasi uchun. kanalda yangi o'zimiz основной kanalda stream qilamiz katta ehtimoldan keyin. Сразу o'zgartirib link Telegram kanaliga tashlab qo'yaman. Bu o'yinda men Spiritni o'ynay qilamiz. Mapping, overpass. Overpass taladi Virtus Pro. Ancient taladi. Phase decider qilib Inferno qoldirildi. Mana ovozim yaqin kelib gapirsam balandroq keladi. Overpass, Ancient va Inferno. Yo, bootcamp emas. Bu mana elektronik web kamerasi. Brocky, Carrigan, Rain uyda va mana birinchi map boshlandi. Endi o'yinning ovozini chiqarib qo'yamiz.
Into a triple overtime win.
I think this one will feel very, very different to that last game.
Yeah, they might only get one round.
No, wait, hang on. This is FaZe Clan who like to keep things very exciting and won't be afraid to come through with some aggressive rounds. MIBR and VP played very much the same, and it felt like a good way of countering Virtus Pro for the longest time.
Yeah, this is
Virtus Pro overpass'ni pick qildi, demak yaxshi tayyorgarlik ko'rgani aniq.
Wait for someone to pick it. We know they banned Train.
Overpass pick
It was a
qilinganiga
matter of time
qaraganda
for FaZe. Everyone's been second banning it for the most part. No one wants to risk it.
I've been kind of fanboying FaZe all day in my head.
Okay.
Because they made firstly, I love that they've come in and wagered. Like, they're just, this team is so good.
Like,
I love this team.
Bir daqiqa vaqt
But
bor.
also, they made
Bir
like one of
daqiqa
those little
vaqt qoldi.
social media bits talking about what maps they don't like playing in their
I
spare
saw that,
time.
yeah.
And this team,
Va
they all said
Monsterdan kirib
Inferno.
kelishga
Apart
tayyor
from
birga
Rage,
qarar, u
Mirage,
yerda esa
and
Rain
Broken
va
Leash, who
Frozen.
said Train, but still, the other three said Inferno. That's like
I
the
see.
most based opinion.
Smoke,
Let's
Havenga.
go. Let's go, FaZe
Va
Clan.
kirish
VP
boshlandi.
rushing into this B side. I know it's
Rain,
30 seconds on the clock, but they're
Frozen
moving
flitni
fast,
kill
Harry.
qilib yubordi.
Frozen pick
Fame
from
esa
afar. Rain takes off
Frozenni
the silencer.
bu yerda
Loud
Rain,
crowd.
Fame'ni
On this B
IC
bomb site,
Rain.
3-on-3.
Trade qilib
VP
olishdi.
need that
3-ga 3 vaziyat. Brocky IC'ni kill qilib
Yeah.
yubordi.
Where's your teammate?
Spill over,
Va bu yerda elektronik.
Perfecto, you know he had to do it to the
Elish tomonidan kill
1v3.
qilindi. Perfecto esa Elish razm qilgan. Perfecto. 2ga 1 vaziyat, 10 soniya vaqt.
Bomb picked up, 10 seconds, Perfecto.
Va Perfecto hamda Brocky. U qolmadi, bomba o'rnatadi.
And he's gonna get the bomb plant.
Yaxshi qaror.
He does have to reload
Bomba
after. It's gonna
o'rnatildi.
cost him a lot of time. Broky can just close the
Brocky
distance right
va
now.
oy
And
Perfecto.
then Broky
Brockyga
arriving.
chiqib qo'ydi hali o'qlanmagan pistol bilan
Had
va
to do it to
to'g'ri
him, and he
bomba
couldn't do
o'rnatildi.
it to
Birinchi
Broky.
raundni esa FaZe o'z hisobiga hal
Almost
qildi.
did it, but he didn't. FaZe with a pistol. In fact, they're getting caught on the wall there. I think Broky's scaling him on the bridge. This is going to be a fun game. I can already tell on overpass. Yeah, I like your logic. The FaZe will be a bit more
Broky.
disrespectful and will not let VP run these super slow setups and will punish.
FaZe are in an exciting
It is
time where they're
control. Now,
trying,
this is
they're
more
vibe
isn't it?
checking themselves, I
Yeah.
think is what's happening. You know, they're
Okay.
trying to get back to that like winning mantra where they're having a good time. FaZe were always, you know, yelling at the opponents, trying to get in their head.
Watch
The thing that
me,
annoyed you was
sir.
they're sitting there laughing, having a great go at it.
Brocky AWP
And they
olgan.
play like a very
Ikkinchi raundni o'zida.
entertaining, very explosive game.
All eyes on a Liege. I mean, that's what everyone's been saying, right? In this roster, getting some good spots. You know,
Va
being
forced by Virtus Pro
he was
jamoasida.
one of the best riflers in the world coming into CS2, and it's been uncertain whether he can keep that up in this team. And he's had a string of really poor performances, but every now and then you get that little look of the elite we know and love.
B'ga
So I
yana
hope to see
Monsterga
some of
qarab
that
kirib
today
kelmoqchi bu yerda
in this
Carrigan
matchup.
hamda Rain.
He was good against Betboom
Oy, Rain elektronik
That's
tomonidan
the
kill
game
qilib
phase one.
yuborildi.
in that first round of Bounty.
Brocky Havendan yetib keldi. B'ni qo'riqlashga.
Had a monster map on Ancient, which will be
Va
series
Fame
VP are going to win this force
push
fight.
qilgan
Yeah, they
Elishni
are, 2
IC bilan
kills.
birgalikda keyingi
Fame
raundga
electronic
jo'natib
bomb on
yubordi.
spread thin. Back to B, slow and steady. Now, will VP
Yana
lose
B'ga
themselves?
qarab
That's the
kirib
question.
kelishmoqchi.
Carrigan has this cross. Smoke on the B side, trying to bait them out.
Smoke tashlab qo'yilgan Carrigan.
VP
30 soniya vaqt Virtus Pro'da. Broki ikkinchi raundda olgan AWP'sini save qiladimi yoki retake-ga boradi? Bu Carrigan'ga bog'liq edi. Carrigan faqatgina bir kill topgan. Frozen va Broki borishadi retake qilishga.
Should probably save, but
Yo'q, endi save.
Don't fire it and they won't know. That's the fun.
Frozen va Broki gunlarini save qilib qolishadi. Hisob 1-1 deb aytsak ham bo'ladi.
That's the fun. Next round is going to be a lot of fun. VP will find out the hard way. They're like, oh, they're eco guys. They got a bunch of pistols. Broki.
Force by round olib ketdi Virtus Pro. Patchga ham o'rnatildi.
Want to see what util FaZe are throwing on the CT side, right? Like, what sets do we get? Do we get the kind of snappy B support nades on AAA? Do we have the donk nades in middle where he goes smoke molly while running?
Shunaqa Virtus Pro, Navi, Vitality katta organizatsiyalar, kibersport organizatsiyasi hamma sportda bor.
Where are FaZe putting their pieces? VP with a force buy.
Spirit ham xuddi shunaqa.
Complicate this game.
Mana elektronik. Broki. Uchinchi round hisob 1-1.
Broki with that AWP. He's promised that this round would be some fun for him. Well, he's taken a spawn for Monster.
Ikkita pistol, Carrigan va Rain qo'lda pistol, Broki
AWP and look to get involved on this
check
AWP. It's just Flit lurking here. You know he likes to do this. He's going to be roaming around outside of Monster in the short tunnel.
This isn't very fun.
Va Elish ko'rdi, info beriladi. Broki darhol yordamga AWP bilan bordi. Bu yerda Elish Perfecto tomonidan kill qilib yuborildi. Elektronik. Elektronik, yaxshi movement Elektronikda double kill. Carrigan va Brokini kill qilib yubordi. AWP'ga qarab boshladi harakatni va AWP. AWP'ni ham save qildi. IC qo'liga topshiriladi AWP.
IC grabs the AWP. So maybe this is Electronic's map. Back in the day, he was he's playing rotation in this map, in this team rather.
Actually, I love that he's in that role. I was, you know, at first I was a little bit
worried. Rain.
But I think he's been
Save qilishadi. Virtus Pro esa overpass o'zini pikida ikkinchi raundni qo'yga kiritmoqda.
Feels like he always is in the right place. We'll have that to look forward to in the second half.
It's Frozen? I mean, no, he's far enough away.
Oh, mana böyle Olof Meister'de grafitisi.
Has a lot of damage on B side. Like the vertical damage is full. It doesn't drop off vertically. It's still only horizontally. You can't save a nuke heaven when it's on B. So yeah, Electronic coming in.
Yaxshi performance bo'ldi. Broki va Carrigan kill qilib yuborgan vaziyat. Broki. Birinchi raunddan so'ng AWP olib olgandi. Mana endi pistolda harakat qilishga to'g'ri keladi. O'rtadagi farqni esa ikkitaga yetkazib olishi mumkin Virtus Pro. Zaten biroz tinchlik 3 ta igrok. Va sekinlik bilan Monsterdan kirib kelish boshlandi B'ga. Rain ko'rildi, soyadan va Flit tomonidan kill qilib yuborildi. B toza, B'ga kirib kelinadi, bomba o'rnatiladi.
With only pistols left to worry about here.
Va katta ehtimol Frozen yana save qiladi ekanini.
Shouldn't go anywhere near this B site. There's not much in it for FaZe. And it was VP's CT sides that looked really convincing when we've seen them play overpass.
Broki va Elish.
So you don't want them getting off to too much of a hot start here if your FaZe already 3-1 is enough cause for concern.
Too late, yeah. Already in good control, making some money.
Nima qilishmoqchi? Gam topishni uddalashar ekanmi?
How many die here, Harry?
Bomba portlaydi hozir qani?
Quick,
Kimlar o'lib ketadi?
2 dead.
Nah. None.
Yo, hech kim o'lmadi. Hamma yaxshigina damage qabul qilib oldi, lekin
Got a bit scared there.
USP save qilyapti. Shunga hayronman, Fayz.
Still learning.
Endi
Still more
save qilmadi USPlarni, to'g'ri exit frag topishga urinib ko'rishdi, lekin Virtus Pro aqlli qaror bormadi.
Like yet to unpack.
Register day saying 10 AM worst hall. Overpass kartasidagi elementlar kichkina. 5 round Virtus Pro oldinda 3-1 hisobida.
At the wall.
Mana endi buy round phase'da. Qani ko'ramiz. Endi qanaqa harakat qilar ekan.
A light out start here for VP.
He is the American psycho.
Fame'ga elish tomondan yaxshi qayishga.
Sit-ups, face mask on.
Burada IC. AWP'da.
Jumping is dangerous.
Rain. Wallbang orqali damage yetkazishga harakat qildi, lekin hech qanaqa damage yetkazilmadi Virtus Pro a'zolariga.
Lots of boosts available.
Shoshmayapti. Zerikarli o'yin qanaqadir.
Sitting back safe.
Hayashga flitga bu. Frozen flit tomonidan ajoyib toza kutib olindi boost.
Spot's frozen getting put up top, and even though there's a dink down range, Flit survives at 1 HP.
Yo'q. Hozir ko'ramiz reklama
Also a
chiqib
hearty
ketsa.
bit of info off of that, right? You know that means that FaZe started a bit of a lean down towards this B site, so VP going group up in
Juda
mid.
katta karta prosta. Va Flit
Iconic
1
still on
foiz
that
jon.
FAMAS from round 2. Robbery. The FaZe are still reeling from 20 seconds. Tick-tock.
Qani
VP
flash bilan
right on
pick qiladi.
time.
Hech kim yo'q, lekin Karigim bu vaqtda Flitning kill qilib
They're not
yubordi.
on time yet.
Rocky elektronik tomonidan kill qilib yubormoqda. Fame'da eshni kill qildi, A ga kirib kelindi.
Final 10 seconds
Va
here,
katta
and this is what
ehtimollik
you can
bilan bu
expect from the VPT sides.
4-chi round Virtus Pro
Navi,
uchun.
It's prime old school Navi. Some things never change.
Rain ham yana gun save qilinadi Karigan va Rain tomonidan.
It's prime Jame VP, really.
And this isn't the type
Virtus
of
Pro
CS
yaxshi
that
tayyorgarlik
FaZe
ko'rgan
like to
overpassda.
play, but that's the problem. You're not really given much of a choice here in this first half.
Dude, are VP the best team in the world on overpass? I'm being a bit facetious.
You are a little.
Hozir.
But they could be.
I mean, there's no one really cemented yet. Who do you think will be the best team in the
I mean,
world?
on that basis, like VP could be, right? When you look at the pieces
God.
of this team.
I was joking. I didn't mean we should actually start a dialogue. Electronic might be the best player on this map.
Just like when you think about what the team's made of, right? Like you have the remnants from the VP days was very, very good on this map. The guys still left from there. In Flit and Fame, their position's not really changed. Actually, it's a good complement between Flit and Perfecto, who are both B-site anchors on CT sides. You know, they're able to play like a 1-2 there. Flit kind of being the more aggressive one of the two is usually the guy at the front of takes. Then you have Electronic as the captain who, as you said, like played in that Navi squad who were great on this map and liked the slow style of play.
I mean, we saw.
Don't think it is VP right now,
No,
but like I think maybe it could be.
One day. No, I think
In the same way that like a Furia were like the first team to really cement themselves on Train, you know? It wasn't like one of these top dog squads that instantly took to the map and you were like, yeah, it's them, it's those guys. It was Furia, they made it a backbone of their pool.
I just think they came up with a lot of the a lot of ideas because the map was new. At least this one has like roots that people have played for years. It hasn't changed too much over the years, so you would expect everyone to be more up to date on this map than a brand new Train where anything's possible. So like I'm looking at a Spirit or a Vitality to perhaps be or become the best on this map. But yeah, VP might have some nice ideas. We're seeing a better T-side today, that's for sure.
I know everyone's going to hate playing VP on this map at
they
a bare
always used
minimum,
to.
right? Yeah, exactly. It used to be something that none of the teams enjoyed doing. Elige?
No, come on.
Bro.
I mean, it doesn't look great, but
Dude.
like, he's just shooting. He's just shooting.
Wow, mana Fleet Rocking kill qilib yubordi famous Carrigan, Rain pistol Fleet ni kill qildi.
We all saw that, right?
Yeah.
Everyone saw
Turkiya
that.
3 vaziyat. 50 soniya vaqt.
Someone put that on Reddit.
Oh,
VP'dagi
Put it
boboy
on Reddit
necha.
and just
Qaysi
see
biri?
what the community thinks.
Perfectomi?
well, if he's cheating, he'll do it again, right?
Check.
Assalomu alaykum Forex Emirates, yaxshimisiz?
He's not, guys.
He's tracking the long players right now through the wall.
He's hearing them.
A perfect
Elige.
move at the perfect timing for Elige. How cute.
Elige.
Come on, stop. People
Wow,
actually believe
hozir
this.
orqadan kill topishi mumkin, lekin check qildi Perfecto. Oy, miss shot IC-dan.
Elige.
Yeah.
Elige is cheating,
Rain.
bro.
O Frozen Fame ajoyib tarzda kutib oldi. Elige IC-ni kill qilib yubordi.
He's on for this round.
Va Electronic kishiga qarshi hech narsa qila olmadi. Ikkinchi raundni qo'lga
What are you
kiritmoqda.
doing?
Face.
Can't do that. Twitch chat's gonna have a
Elige.
field day with that round.
Check him.
Yaxshi
VC,
rotatsiya qildi
man.
timingni.
Look at this setup.
Lekin
Like you said,
ko'rdik
he got a lamp
Tigrokdan.
and that's it. That's
Perfecto
all he has in this
That is a
house.
bit American psycho. You know, can't deny that. Hits a clean 1D. Forget about all the other shots. Hits another clean 1D.
Fleet
Right,
24 yosh, hali yosh,
FaZe should
24
be able
yosh
to
ekan
win.
Fleet.
They
Yeah,
figured
they're
out.
fine now, yeah.
They figured it out.
Save round, shunaqa eco roundni olib ketdi roundni.
It's just not a good look, is it?
Oh, it's really funny how he keeps looking at them through the wall. It's good. It's a good bit.
Da, oladi, pul ko'p hali. Virtus Pro
Flash on a
shuncha round
Brokey.
yutib qo'ygan va Broki mana. AWP'da.
For
Va
some reason,
IC-ni
he's
kill
feeling
qilib
really
yubordi.
confident. He's got a Liege nearby.
IC.
Safe.
Bu yerda Ilish ham juda yaqin. Kill qiladimi? Ham kill
yeah.
qildi. Elektronik vaqtida
Never
chiqib
mind.
Ilishga razmen berib yubordi. 3-ga 3 vaziyat. Rain, Carrigan va Frozen. Fleet Electronic Perfecto'ga qarshi 1 daqiqa vaqt
You're
bor.
not
Terrorlar
jumping. Look how
hisobida.
split they are right now. Still Perfecto stuck in con. He had a really rough game against MIBR on this map.
Buncha kuladingiz
Could not find anything in connector.
Olmasa.
When he did, it was often death. Frozen still patrolling middle, just allowing them to walk.
Na,
into
trenerni
A.
ko'rsatib o'tdi. Men vaqt o'sha bo'lsa
Calling
kerak.
their bluff. Goes back to check it for a second, but that's when Perfecto comes out connector.
Frozen. Oh, mana.
They're running out of
Yo,
time. 30
estilmadi.
seconds. Electronics just sat here on
Perfecto
long with the
pachkani
ult the
oldi.
entire round. Well, the B fake comes in.
Fleet tomonidan B'ga fake.
Frozen, his option is to kill this con man. As VP come up top.
Play still
Bu yerda
suspicious here on the run
Frozen,
up, but
Fleetni
Frozen
ajoyib
is going
tarzda
to
kutib
catch
oldi,
him.
Kalashni ham qo'lda oldi.
Rotates
A'ga
now,
kirib
beginning
kelingan,
for
A'ga
FaZe.
bomba
For
plant
VP,
qilindi.
they're gonna have to go
Vaqt
battle for bank
yetdi plant
control.
qilishga. Endi retake qilishga urinib ko'radi FaZe.
I know the best path is to go play
Electronic
around
va
this bomb.
Perfecto'ga
They're
qarshi.
hoping they can catch someone in rotation. Rain is being quiet,
Ikkita
but
o'z
he is here
vaqtini
alone.
legendalarga
And they're
qarshi.
looking for a free kill. They're looking for that
Hozirda ham
one
yomon
that leaves
performance
this
ko'rsatayotgan
even.
igroklar.
And then with a bomb to play around,
Va
VP
mana
can make it
Rain o'zi
happen.
yo.
Perfecto with the
Perfecto
trade.
Rainga double kill
It's not
qilishga
as
qo'yib
clean as
bermadi.
VP wanted, and that's left
Va
some
bu yerda
pressure on
Frozen.
Perfecto. Frozen with the
Wallbang
spam.
orqali kill qilib yubordi. Alt
FaZe
Shunaqasi
looking
Frozen.
at close up on this game. Now just one round behind them and
FaZe'da ham
VP.
oldida qolgan, lekin Frozendan tashqari.
Nice,
Rain
well put
bilan
together
Carrigan.
retake here for FaZe. Slowing it down. Rain realizing that they're
Mana
going to take
sekinlik
small
bilan
because
FaZe
of the
o'ziga
control
kelishni
Frozen
boshladi.
has, and that's announced. Frozen's so aware that that player is coming up. Connector. He almost looks away as Molly's landing the A side, but he refused.
AWP'ni almashtirish kerak Virtus Pro.
Important read for Frozen to keep that retake active.
Zo'r o'ynagan o'yinlar juda kamdan kam. Sakkizinchi raund. Hisob 4-3. Virtus Pro oldinda. FaZe o'zida o'yinda intriga bo'lishi kerak. Da, esin dedi.
He's running towards long. Jump spot with the crisp clean
Ah,
locks. He's
ko'rdi.
seen three.
IC ko'rdi. Elijni. Fleet har doimgidek jamoadan
It's a good
alohida
spot.
lurkerlik
Good
qilib
info.
Monsterda, ya'ni B'da fake qilib turibdi. Simple phase'dami? Yo, Simple BC game da Simple.
And it's lent
Uni chempionati endi boshlanadi.
into this top site setup. They've got a toilets crossfire established here. Elige up close. Frozen providing cover, and Rain on an off angle at the dumpster to watch for the long walkout. Nice flash.
I'm blind.
Elige is like, yep, 6. One more day.
Elige.
Just gotta get through today. I just gotta get through.
Icy Elige'ni kill qilishi mumkin ko'rmadi Icy. Lekin Fame hamda perfecto. Elige va Frozenni kill qilib yuborishdi. Rain yolg'iz A'da tezroq rotatsiya qilib kelish kerak. Broki va Carrigan va bu yerda Electronic Rainni kill qilib yubordi. Endi save'ga qarab yugurishdi. Carrigan Fleetni kill qilib B'ni tozaladi. B'da endi bemalol save qilishsa kerak. 4 kishiga qarshi borilmaydi retake'ga. Tier3da Arcade bilan ham o'ynab qolishi mumkin yaqindagi chempionatda. O'zimiz O'zbekiston komandasi Arcade bilan.
This is already a monstrous half for VP.
Terrorda 5 ta round.
Might just get better.
Qo'lga kiritdi Virtus Pro.
I mean, the fact that 2 T rounds was enough to do it
when
they played at MIBR. And I know, you know, it's MIBR, it's a map that everyone's still getting accustomed to, and FaZe certainly should have individuals that hit harder, but you know, they had the grit, they had the determination to pull back one hell of a comeback in that game. And they were able to do so with their CT side being the biggest takeaway from that game in terms of how good it looked, how on the money Electronic was with his rotates. They actually play a pretty aggressive CT side as well by all metrics, like compared to what you're used to seeing out of their T sides.
Yeah. And with how good VP look, I'm just wondering why didn't they wager that
Arcade
2.5k?
Arcade O'zbekiston komandasi.
Here for VP.
Stop trying to put beans on everything, man.
Sastavda hozir ikkita o'zbek bor. DSSG bilan Ryujin.
Okay, have we got something? Oh, that was almost a spot from the AWP. Broky.
Brokydan mijolligin Elige. Brokyni xatosini yo'q ketdi.
Even gets out. Elige.
I'm looking at Elige so differently than ever before. Every time he's walking around the map, he's looking places, and now it just feels sus.
Perfect read here from Elige, pushing back.
Boshlandi Broky bilan birgalikda.
Stay on Elige,
4 kishi bo'lib qolgan Virtus Pro.
Electronic looks away. Now's the time to go. He looks back. Elige waits. Kill comes to him. Elige patient.
Va mana Broky endi Electronic kill.
So you don't have to. The demo review, it looks fine. You didn't do anything.
Fleet perfecto icy.
Oh, it's so good. Thank you, Elige. He is Mr. Content. Oh, he's given us a lot to talk about
I'm
here.
scared VP can still win this round.
Oh, they very much can. Flit has a great degree of space as well out through Monster.
Flit,
failure on the jump. Carrigan was about to move into barrels.
Carrigan mana
As a result, he readies himself for that fight. That's the one that Flit was looking for, and this might just peter out here.
Perfect'ni ham ko'rdi adashmasam Carrigan smoke orasidan o'tib ketganini.
Save from VP.
Elige hunting, tracking his prey, but he won't find them. VP get out with their guns for now.
Icy. Icy va perfecto save qilishadi 10 soniya vaqt. 5 kishiga qarshi borishmaydi pachka qo'yishga. So 5-4. Teng kurash hozircha. Lekin terrorga osonroq overpass. Maksimum round olmoqchi. T-side'da Virtus Pro.
In front of the fountain, and they get a kill, and they actually get out before that smoke fades. Very close. Icy almost hit Elige on the re-peak. Then FaZe re-aggress. They keep the pressure on top side. They know how slow VP play, barely taking that mid-control.
Da, mana buni aytgan bo'lsangiz, agar ham vaqti bu trener.
Does them well at times and leaves them behind in others. This one, a lot more in mid. They flash through the smoke. Elige is getting tracked right now. He shouldn't know, but he probably has a knee in the back of his head.
Trainer.
The VP are out through that mid smoke, so he positions really well for this. Gets a spot as well. Elige going further back, playing his fullback routine, but something tells him to push back in.
Juda zerikarli o'ynadi. Shunaqa.
Yeah, he's feeling really good about this. Still holds on to short. Still keeps those toilets in check.
They are going long, so does he need to stay in toilets here? I mean, they're not to know, but Legion Brokey pushing back into the empty position. There's no one here, so it's a pretty good read here from FaZe to
42 yoshga adashmasam, mana Rain Flitni yaxshi o'ynab bo'ldi, lekin 19 foiz jon bilan qolgan.
That's the luck of dead. Legion's in a great position, holding the
4
smoke.
kishi bo'lib qolgan. Bu yerda Elish va Broki.
His barrel is
Broki shot qilsa Elish bor.
Broki providing cover.
Elish.
Rotatsiya tanladi. I see Brokini kill qilib yubordi AWPda.
See, everything's dodgy when you look at it through this.
Yeah,
lens. when you have the confirmation bias.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
you're watching it. He's definitely cheating.
This is the perfect move for
Va bu
the
yerda
FaZe.
full blind holatda
Anti-flash, that's a
Family
shame.
kill qilib yubordi. 3 vaziyat.
Frozen now.
Frozen.
Can he pick up where Elysian Brokey left off? This util comes in and it's going to force FaZe out of the bomb site.
Yeah, this is a retake now for FaZe, but they've been double
Endi
smoked.
retake qilishga urinib ko'rishadi. Karigan vaqtida orqada yetib keldi. 2 kishi bo'lib qolgan. Lekin 100 foizdan jon. 19 va 25 HP'da Karigan va Rain. Miss shot Rain tomonidan jazolanib qo'yildi. Perfecto pozitsiyasi ham ko'rilgan. Mana IC tayyor killda miss shot qilib yubordi. Frozen.
With the kill.
Bomba yechibdi. Arab perfekton kill qildi. Yana ishida davom ettirdi keyin.
FaZe are very
Sol
lucky to
tenglashdi,
be in that
5-5.
round there. Two horrifically missed shots. Icy.
Men kirganda like bos qo'yamiz, 100 ta qo'yaylik like sonni.
Dancing round the corner. And then even Perfecto unable to spray a single bullet onto the player on the bomb. That's a really ugly round in the post-bomb for VP.
Miss shot.
Pre-fired on the repeak by Rain.
11 round boshlandi. Bu Virtus Pro'da pul tugamadi lekin hali mana eng oxirgi bay. Keyingisida ham baribir force bay qiladi.
Okay, FaZe trying to win out this half. VP is still going to be happy. 5 is great, but can they find any
Faqat
more?
bitta boshlanish raundda pistollarda harakat qilgan.
Really would cement their T side. They can split it.
Endi
Actually starting with numbers down on B. Had a fourth player there at the top of the round. But at least he's made his way back up in towards
You need to stop. You need to stop.
Elish. Yurishni boshladi oldinga qarab.
Dad. Yep.
He's cheating, Dad. He's got external assistance, Dad.
Rain va Karigan B'da.
VP
Va Perfecto Frozen kill qilib yubordi.
Program building the burger, Dad.
What does that even mean? Full spammed on B. Perfecto. Oh, wait, what? Did he shoot him out of heaven?
How did...
Yes, thank you, Jay. He shot him out of heaven. I'd love to see that again, if possible. 30 seconds.
Okay.
Sonya vaqt.
Really good timing here.
Elish yana time'ga yutib chiqadi. Va mana elektronik kill qilib yubordi. Info berildi. Bomba chiqib qolgan. Bomba IC tomonidan qo'lga kiritildi. Bu yerda Flip Karigan kill qilib yubordi. Broki AWP'da. Broki ajoyib kill, IC kill qilib yuborildi. Broki double kill qildi. Double kill. Rain ham kutib oldi. Flip yolg'iz o'zi vaqt yetmaydi. Va 6-raund bu FaZe'niki. Rain! Havendan tushib kelib, sakrab kill qilish mumkin.
Finally we have
Bizda o'yinni birinchi bo'limi tugashiga yana bitta round qoldi. Mana shu so'nggisi.
They're full rotating because of a Leech who always knows, who has the best timing, who drops that bomb in middle. At 20 seconds there is no room for error. Great play from Brokey. Double shot with the AWP. And FaZe making magic happen late in the game. Trying to win out the half. Flit just oh yeah. Wow, once he got no, he jumped once for info, Harry. Once. That's all it takes.
HVH Perfecto versus Elige.
Who's gonna win? Definitely Elige.
Mana 12-chi raund boshlandi. Bu average damage bo'yicha Elige va Brocky katta farq bilan oldinda.
Chance for a
Mana
nice
endi
recovery
bitta
on the
Kalashnik
CT
va
side.
4 ta Tech9larda harakat qiladi
Brokey
Electronic.
opening up in this round, and when you get rid of Flit, that's all of VP's presence over at B gone.
Bu yerda Brocky Kalashnik qo'lda bo'lgan Flitni kill qilib yubordi.
Frozen also here
Elige.
alongside him. Elige just tucked in.
Oy
Wants to donate
Elige.
straight away.
IC ga yaxshigina damage.
He's
Frozen
probably
esa Electronic
screwed
kill
Molly down
qildi.
from the tree,
Lekin
forced
Perfecto
wide.
va
Frozen and
IC
Elige
bittadan
both
kill
falter,
topishgan.
and
Kalashniklar
suddenly VP
olindi.
have found their way back in.
Now, this is
Uchga
where
uch
many
vaziyat.
teams would speed up, but this is Virtus Pro, so they're going to slow down.
Brocky
Bring the
AWP'da.
guns. Oh, I say that. In they come, moving in. 2 CTs in position.
Brocky
hits a nice
Perfectoni
shot.
kill qildi.
Flashing
Yaxshi
Rain
shot
for a
Brockydan.
re-peek. Will he go ahead?
Rain.
Close on the wall. Rain doesn't realize they're getting out. Got to be very careful here.
Rain
Hits
qo'jadi bu
a
Brockyniki,
second
chunki
shot.
bu
There's
kill
a
triple
third
kill
man.
Brockyda.
Rain should be able to trade.
Fame
Fame is
19%
low
jon
health.
bilan.
One shot
Oy
and
yaxshi
nade
qayashga
lands.
8% jon
8
qoldi.
No
Va
chance
Rain
for Fame.
7-5.
Figure it
Faze'dan
out.
yaxshi
Or
comeback.
Faze do rather. 7-5,
2 minutdan
winning
keyin
about half.
jamoalar o'rin almashib olishadi. Da, Akmal. Nu ozgina round qoldi yana. Tugashiga overpassga. Overpass tugaydi mana 2 minutdan keyin o'yin davom etadi. Faze yetib keldi comeback qilib. Brocky ancha yaxshi ekan. Yaxshi. Nu moslashgan jamoaga to'g'ri aytadigan bo'lsak, Simple'dan ko'ra ancha. Aha, shunaqa komandaga moslashgan Brocky. Keldi, qo'shilib ketdi sirasi. Bu o'yindan keyin bizada Spirit va G2 o'yini boshlanadi. Mana bu yerda g'olib kimligini aniqlab olamiz. Keyin Spirit G2. Uni katta kanalda qilamiz. Katta kanalda taxmin qilaman 8 raundni Face qila oladi. Ha, hisob 8-5 bo'ladi demoqchimiz. Pistol raundda bo'ladi. Ko'ramiz Jordan. Yana kim? Qanaqa taxmini bor? 1 minut vaqt bor. Pistol raundni kim oladi? Yozib qoldirishlar mumkin. Spirit yanchib tashlasa kerak. Ko'ramiz. Unaqa katta shot bo'lmasa kerak, lekin katta shot yutib bermasa kerak. G2 o'ziga Vermul tanladi, Spiritni raqib qilib o'ziga. Mana aytdim, Spirit G2da aniq Miraj bo'ladi. Da, Miraj ko'ramiz. Ikkita komanda dast ko'rishimiz ehtimol katta. VP yutadi overpassni. Yo'q. VP yutsa Faze o'zini pikini yutadi menimcha, Ancientni. Keyin Inferno kichkina karta, hamma narsa bo'lishi mumkin. Boshdan chiqib ketaveray deganlarda mumkin. Yo'q, chiqib ketmasa kerak mana. Endi ko'ramiz. Juda zo'r o'yin bo'ladi. Ikkita komanda ham kuchli. Hozir yangilangan sostavdagi G2 ham yomon emas. Rain, Carrigan.
An overpass, and it's Elige who shows up in his brand new apartment. No skins, looking fantastic in the server. Here's a highlight reel. This is really what Elige is seeing. All half long. It's important to get your report at half-time in that 2-minute break.
It's fair. That's
Kimga report berdi?
We've just thrown one on, just to be safe.
Just to be safe. Time. Half long. Highlight reel. This is really what a Liege is seeing. Here's a highlight reel. This is really what a Liege is seeing. All half long. Yeah. Bring him out.
Boşlandı 13.
Well, if
round.
FaZe win this game, they will be qualifying to LAN in Malta, taking VP's bounty with them, cashing some checks. FaZe were willing to wager money on this matchup. VP did not.
Oy, Rain Fleet'ni kill qilib yubordi. Ulgurmadi Fleet. Molten'ni ishlatishga ham. Perfecto.
FaZe get that plant.
Carrigan. Ko'rdi Fame'ni.
FaZe get that plant. Third time's the charm.
Frozen just doing some dry runs, rehearsing that a couple of times over.
Forgot the code.
It has allowed VP.
Spirit o'yini 8 da boshlanadi deb aytilgan. Endi bu o'yindan ko'rishga qaraymiz. Carrigan Fame'ni kill qilib yubordi. Elektronikdan double kill. Frozen esa uni razmen qildi. 3-2 vaziyat. Perfecto va Icy. Bombani defuse ham qilish kerak. Wow, mana Frozen Icy'ni kill qilib yubordi. Frozen. Frozen
Not VP's dude. Frozen on a little head tilt pistol. Runs away with that for FaZe.
Electronic.
FaZe are looking really, really strong on this map, considering how slow they start going
forward
down on the CT side. Show me this entry for Rain.
Rain breeze qilgan kill.
Smooth jump in. Gets the insta headshot. And a weak behold.
Perfectoga bitta o'q yetarli bo'lgan.
Behold FaZe. On overpass. Full eco for VP. It's a little mid stack.
Full eco round. Himoyalanadi Virtus Pro. Warren. Oy, shuncha groqqa qarshi. Va Elish. Perfecto. Elish yonida turib kill qila olmadi. 2-2 vaziyat. Bomba Broki qo'lida.
All eco.
Broki va Carrigan.
With the gun as well. VP, this is not
Perfecto Fleetda ikkita gun bor. Ikkita Galil.
Perfecto is the Anichi.
1 daqiqa vaqt.
Jump up on this thing here.
He's gonna have to do it to him. Hides in the smoke.
Smoke uchradi va Broki Perfecto kill qilib yubordi. Galil oladimi yo'q, Galil olmadi.
Low health on Flit.
13% jon. Bitta o'qlik jon qolgan Flitda.
Coming up late with the bomb. He sneaks through the
connector. Carriganni kutib olishi mumkin. Va Carriganni kill qilib yubordi. Va endi Broki hamda Flit. Rotatsiya.
He's gonna play the long game all the way down into B. Broki takes that bomb with him.
Oh, he's faking steps to go A and then he's walking back.
Fleet qaytmadi. Lekin Broki B'ga bordi.
Broki
13% jon bilan.
Open the door. That's big info.
Echo roundda.
He's too far to hear it. Flit. Surprise, surprise. Sneaks into short water. It's dry, it's barren.
Hozir chiqib keladi Brokiga qarab Fleet.
Broki will have to flick here. Flit has a chance.
Wow, Fleet!
He gets it. Not a single
Broki'ni kill qilib yubordi. Triple kill qilib. Bomba defuse qilishga ulguradimi?
Back on the
ulguradi.
Full eco win for VP.
That's just not a round you're supposed to get.
Full eco round yutib ketmoqda. Broki.
Yeah, FaZe don't seem too happy about it.
Yetardi.
That's a really rough one to give away. This could have been FaZe far and away into the lead with so little to worry about. And you know how important these T-side rounds are. We've been crediting and waiting for this VP CT half.
Oh, hayron. Jamoadoshlari ham. Round olib berganiga.
Bit of a cluster down in that connector. Will that buy
15
VP
round
way back into
boshlandi.
this game? Because we know those T-side rounds are really hard to come by. So
in the
even
full
though FaZe
echo
lead,
harakat qiladi FaZe.
losing round 2 like that is disastrous. On most maps you'd force, FaZe take the eco, knowing they'd rather maximize their gun rounds.
Birinchi kartami? Da, sorry, shunaqa birinchi karta overpass. Keyingisi Ancient. Taxmin shot 8-8 bo'ladi. Ko'ramiz Jordan.
Just walk up here on A, and with VP giving up a lot of space, this is going to let FaZe get close. You won't have much of a wind-up on this play. Right? There's no util to telegraph the hit, it's only pistols. Fame with an important spot, and that's going to start to trigger rotates immediately. When you spot players long sneaking up with the pistols like that, with no noise down at B, this feels safe for Virtus Pro.
45 soniya vaqt bor. Terrorlarda, ya'ni FaZe'da.
Electronic and Fame should just put this one to rest.
Rainni kill qildi AWP'da, Electronic'da double kill. Bu yerda Ilish double kill bilan javob qaytardi.
He really ain't.
Triple kill Ilish'da.
3 kills deep, surely not. Elige, the man that we're all watching with a very keen pair of eyes. 3 kills on his way to a clutch. He's got 15 seconds left to do it. And IC will put a stop to his reign of terror.
Just throw it on to be safe. That's a scary round where Elige just hits multiple headshots with a P250.
Yankirinal 6 ta like o'zi 100 ta bo'lar ekan Lycons.
But not to be on the eco. VP win their full eco. Elige, it's at a bridge too far. Very nice try in this Overwatch demo.
They always struggle playing the objective. That's how you can tell.
Yeah, it's a bit too little time to win that one out.
16 round mana bir round ko'ramiz. 5 ta Kalashnik ta FaZe.
And remember in that MIBR game, it's a very different tier of opponent you said. VP pulled it all the way back from 10-2 down, won it in overtime.
I mean, we also said they're more aggressive on their CT sides, and this round is a keen example of that, right? Going for this short space. They do like to make moves. Electronic likes these 4-1 stacks to open up and trade it for the early space on Cat, and then that frees him up to rotate. IC's just taking it one step further, flips in with a double.
Katta ehtimollik bilan bu 8 round Virtus Pro uchun.
For FaZe, this first rifle round off to a disastrous start. There's still so much time left in the round, and already it feels like it's over.
İşte Ilish.
I say that.
Lekin ikkisi 5 kishiga qarshi. Vaqt ham 45 soniya. Bu kutish kerak edi Ilish oxirigacha.
Now they know where both players are. Molly in at the barrels. Just falls a little short, and so it's not going to displace VP. They're still in this strong setup. Tricky task ahead of Elige. Just gets spammed by the full entourage of Virtus Pro, and now we have ourselves a tie game.
FaZe jamoasi navbatdagi raundni qo'ldan boy bermoqda. Hisob tenglashdi 8-8.
Everyone facing
Jordan. Yaxshi taxmin.
VP now feeling like favorites on their map pick.
This is why you saw so much frustration from FaZe when they lost to the eco.
Yeah.
And they know these T-side rounds are going to be hard. They know it's going to feel grindy. You're at the full mercy of VP. On great half for them. All these opening moves, all these ideas for how to play it. Now that's stuff you have to take into account. If you'd converted on the pistol, you would have felt like you were leaps and bounds apart from Virtus Pro.
Va mana IC Ilishni kutib oldi. Eco roundda. Nima qilmoqchi FaZe? Oy, Frozen.
Could have been something. Ends up being
Perfecto
nothing.
one tap bilan kill qila olmadi.
Instead, just a bit of damage on a Perfecto, and now he has no reason to ever go re-swinging into Monster like that.
Fake on A with a anti-orb smoke.
Aga fake smoke'lar.
Wise FaZe walking up short.
He's
gonna run through Monster together.
He's gonna trigger the rotate out of
Fleet
Electronic because it's cut off the sideline
to
that A site, and now Rain with a startling opener on the dig.
Perfecto'dan yaxshi spray Electronic ham yordamga yetib keldi. Karigin yolg'iz 25 bo'ldi.
Plant should get denied.
Va Carrigan kapitanlar jangida elektronik kill qilib yubordi. Bomba ham o'rnatildi. IC va Fame va IC 100 speedda Carrigan kill qilib ketdi. Lekin bomba o'rnatilgan. Eko roundda yomon emas.
Good eco for FaZe as far as things are concerned. 3 kills, bomb plant. Some damage on the way out, but still VP streaking together slow and steadily, pulling this game back.
On 8 round boshlandi. Bitta like olib yuzdi. Da. Bitta like qo'ying. Mana shu o'yin Spiritni o'yini o'zimiz katta kanalda tomosha qilamiz. Shu o'yin tugab olsin. FaZe bilan Virtus Pro'ning o'rtasidagi.
Oopsie.
Oh, Molotov. Miss Molotov
just as much, so
Broki AWP'da.
Who haven't found a T-side round since that pistol.
Oy.
Damage through the wood.
Rain Fleet tomonidan yaxshigina damage qabul qilib oldi. Ikkita headshot.
Maybe leave little bounties of intel down in the water. Flick collects.
I see.
Block this B side, but FaZe is getting closer on A.
Va endi A'ga yaqin FaZe. A'ga kirib kelishga yaqin.
Let's go searching. Playing inside the site.
Spirit 20:00dami. Ну, примерно shunaqa yoki 8:30, 9da boshlanishi ham mumkin.
Here come FaZe. Need to be flashing these angles here. They only have a couple left on
Soyani ko'rib turibdi IC. Va miss shot ICdan qaytish kerak.
FaZe are going to have a good chance here to break in.
Yeah, the full rotate is
IC Rain'ni kill
so you just want Icy put up a couple slow.
Va Carrigan IC'ni kill qilib yubordi. Bu yerda elektronik Carriganni. Elishsa elektronikda. O'y, ketma-ket razmerlar. Fame elishda Frozen Fame'ni 2-2 vaziyat, lekin Fleet vaqtida chiqib keldi. Broki AWP'da. Va Broki AWP'ni AWP'da skopdan orqaga olgan vaqtida mana timingni yutqazib chiqmoqda. Brokining xatosi.
And this was the big worry for FaZe Clan.
Mana qaysi jamoa keyinga bosqichga chiqadi. FaZe bilan Virtus Pro'ning birinchi kartani katta ehtimol bilan Virtus Pro o'zini pikini qo'yib yubormasligi kerak.
Let them get out behind Dice and Flick uses
Time
it
out.
very well.
FaZe tomonidan olindi.
Sneaks in, ends the round, the third player inside of A.
No, man,
electronic
toxic
know what
electronic.
that means, keeping this flawless track record on the CT side since their full eco win. This Pro charging towards a victory here on their map pick of the series. They weren't confident enough to stake money on
kuchliroq.
The game that they are
Virtus
winning
Pro'dan Virtus Pro overpassda yaxshi o'ynagan, yaxshi tayyorgarlik qilgan. O'zini piki ko'ramiz. Keyingi o'yinda ham agar Virtus Pro yutadigan bo'lsa, bu Virtus Pro kuchli bo'ladi.
Inferno is the decider. I think that's where things get really interesting. You know, if this becomes the 3-map series,
FaZe Frozen qo'lida
the best results there. It's been versus some tough opposition, sure. They've always been close games, but VP are no slouches on that map. So I think a victory here on Overpass tease this up to be a series that goes the distance and one that VP will have a great chance in.
Oh, I wonder if VP abused, or FaZe abused that. VP missed their monster smoke.
Monster smoke ochilgandan keyin B'ga kirib kelishmoqchi, yana Virtus Pro.
No one's hard dedicated. In fact, they're checking it out. FaZe flashing short.
I mean, they are ready for this B play, and they should be, with Electronic having pushed all the way through mid. There is still this con gap.
Good info.
You can't pay that all mind here. They've
Fame
strong into this B
ochilmadi,
hold, and they're ready for the
vaqtida chiqib keldi va Frozen kill qilib yuborildi. Orqadan elektronik yetib kelgan. Fleetda double kill. IC ilishni kill qilib yubordi. Rain yolg'iz o'zi 3 kishiga qarshi bu yerda elektronika yetib kelganida Umbro 8 hisob. Oldindan shot ko'rishda iloji yo'q menimcha. Prosta taxmin aytyapman. Вот endi bookmakersi kontrollarda oldindan shot chiqmayotgan bo'lsa, Umbro 8 turibdi. Даже mana eng asosiy saytda ham Umbro 8 turibdi.
Cancels FaZe's plan here to find 11 rounds. That was FaZe on a half buy with some guns. That's all it will be. No one going above and beyond here for FaZe. Well, he just had his moments, we all know. There's not really much else to talk about here for this FaZe T side. Good grenade.
Ilishga yaxshigina xayr qiladi, damage yetkazilgan.
Even as FaZe take this control with some util, VP have been so solid in holding their bomb sites, rarely letting FaZe in.
Broki, yana AWP'da.
Who will save them now? Or is it just VP with another rock-solid defense on overpass, as they showed against MIBR?
I did. The thing that's nice about this VP CT side is like the only risks they really ever take, and they'll throw in like a couple of more forward A stances. In the game, but, like, it really won't be a lot. They play very passive over on A. The only risks they take are here on B with Flick getting aggressive.
Yo, просто mana adnik svetlarni tezroq chiqarish mumkin. Yoki flash score degan programmalar natijani. Lekin HLTV bilan hozirgi efir bir xil. 40 soniya vaqt FaZe'da. Yana A'ga kirishga urinib ko'rishadi. B'ga fake qilindi. Lekin B tozaligi haqida Flit allaqachon info berib bo'lgan. Mana IC ko'rdi ham. IC'dan miss shot. Va yaxshi Rain. Razmen bor Flitda ham double kill. Brokidan miss shot va bu 12-chi round. Hisob 12-8. Va bizda map point. O'zini pikida Virtus Pro map pointga chiqdi.
FaZe just wondering how do they know, because they are so well set up for that truck, dumpster, sight and long. And then that last player inside a connector who would have flanked if anything went wrong, it was never going to.
O'sha yutqizilgan
B-fake is weak.
Echo round.
FaZe running out of room on overpass.
O'shandan keyin hamma narsa raso bo'lishni boshladi.
Like as I was trying to say in that last round, man, like by the time you actually get to A to make your play, there's like 30-40 seconds left, and then you're lobbing in util. They've spotted you on the jump check at Dice. That's why IC
online
he very rarely scopes in on the orb. He's usually just playing for info. And it's because the info's king. The rotate from B to A is damn near instantaneous. It takes 5 to 10 seconds. If you have a Heaven player or someone CT, it's really, really quick. And as a result, like,
bookmakerlar ham bir xil yo'sh kerak adashmasam, stream snipe bo'lmasligi uchun.
To going A. And then they also have, you know, the extra piece of Flit always down to push and prod. They just kind of sell you on this lie with like the mid util. They lob this in, this slows you down. Now, what does Elise have to do? He has to consider they can be aggressive, they can be pushed long, they could actually be at the fountain. And so his take over mid is really, really slow. In the downtime, there's all the risks that we talk about. The only site they really like to take them on is down towards B. Icy floats around at the toilets early, but that's really just to make sure no one's playing with a quick pace. And as we hit that minute mark, he's going to back up more and more. It's just a very annoying style to have to deal with.
He might have a dry fight this time. Kargan does flash it.
Oh, kurda IC. Va bu yerda Ilish Fame'ni kill qilib yubordi. IC'dan yana bir miss shot. Lekin elektronik yordamga keldi to'g'ri. Yaxshigina damage ham qabul qilib olgan. 4-4 vaziyat. 19 ta kill elektronikda. Elektronikda ancha bo'lgandi bunaqa performans bermaganiga. Shu chempionatda yaxshi o'ynayapti elektronik. Rainga yaxshi qayashga va mana Rain elektronikda default joyda turgani uchun kill qilib yubordi. Na tushunarli emas vaqti. Rain perfect on ham kill qildi.
go long rather over the bomb.
They couldn't see the pillar. They wanted to bounce it off, but too far.
IC va
This was
Fleet
also like one
save
of the
qilishadi
CT
va
rounds where
9-chi
BP do
round
try and force those fights over on A. That's because you can't not fight there every round. Eventually, FaZe are going to get used to the idea they can take this space.
He needs to leave earlier, given his health. Get towards long. But FaZe finally find a gap. It's off the back of an A stack. With Carrigan and Unleash faking that out. VP bite down. They just know one right stack and they win this game. So, missed opportunity.
I mean, I also think that's why Electronic always finds himself up top of the board, right? Because of how they play. It's like if
he's always in the right place.
Exactly, he's always where he is supposed to be, playing that role as the rotator. The guys on A largely try and avoid fights until Electronic is there, and that's when they get to play. And if you go B, Electronic starts there more often than not, roaming around CT in heaven. So like he is always where the spotlight shines.
Wow.
The map might be this huge, massive place, but for Virtus Pro, it's actually very, very small.
Eskabar, shartmas yozmaylar agar ko'rkiyam o'zilayam nimalardan. Bookmakerslik kompaniyalardan ko'rkiyam o'zilar shotni yozish kerak emas.
A lot of noise in middle and connector. He's making no secret of their goal.
Perfecto, yaxshigina damage qabul qilib olgan.
As VP forced to use utility at B. I see again, just holds his line with the orb.
You see last time where they stuck around too long and they felt like that gave FaZe a way in. This time it might be something more passive. Here's Electronic arriving from back B site.
It's not certain.
Bir daqiqa vaqt.
Frozen still lurking outside of B, but the bombs come
Fame
up
va Electronic push qilib yaxshigina info yig'ib kelishgan.
Long.
Ilish kelishadi hozir, Ilish Fame'ni kill qilib yubordi. Turk shul qoldi Virtus Pro. Aga darhol rotatsiya qilindi.
I'm going to group up over on A, and that's right as FaZe look to try and use this connector. If I see
va B'ga qarab rotatsiya.
Why? Unlucky. I mean, he saw him sort of
B'ga rotatsiya fake. Lekin Virtus Pro ham darhol rotatsiya qilishdi. 20 soniya vaqt. Va Frozen perfectoni kill qildi. Bu yerda Frozen double kill. Electronic nima qila oladi? Electronic ham double kill qilib berdi. Hisob 12-10.
Okay.
FaZe comeback qila olardi.
Keeping it simple for FaZe, just getting the entry, going to the other site. VP again, wrong stack. Icy gets that info. Would love the kill to boot. And I think the danger, the problem is that last anchor rotates out. And I feel like on a map like Overpass, you don't want that last anchor to leave. You want Perfecto to stay in this position. Because those rotates are quick. Teams can change their mind, and FaZe do. So Perfecto barely gets back behind the pillar in time.
Ekonomika juda yomon bo'ladi. Agar Virtus Pro yutqizadigan bo'lsa, yutadigan bo'lsa,
and it felt like a big part of their success earlier on was just kind of in letting Elige waste his time. You've been getting value out of him on these A plays, and that's denying these rotates that make up the VP CT side.
Shoshmayapti FaZe.
Here they go with a forward stance again over on long.
Open kill topishga urinib ko'rishadi.
Roki gonna try and tee Elige up with a
flash. Flashdan keyin chiqib keladi, lekin flash yaxshi tushmagandi. Fame Eligeni kutib oldi. 4 kishi bo'lib qoldi FaZe.
Feels like there's no perfect flash to get you out.
Elige qurbon qilindi.
You need multiple.
Risk edi bu. Riskli vaziyat o'xshamadi. 50 soniya vaqt. B'ga yana bir kirib ko'rishmoqchi. Flitga 3 ta granatdan atiga 10% damage yetkazildi. Aga rotatsiya.
That smoke obscures his vision.
Breaking it doesn't help either. FaZe haven't appeared yet.
Smoke rotation yo'qdi va mana Virtus Pro Perfecto Monsterdan push qilindi hozir. Info berilgan aniq Aga kirilishi haqida.
It certainly might be.
Haven't been able to break through these stacks yet.
Kirishga urinib ko'rishadi. Yaxshi flash. Va Frozen Electronic qildi. Reyn esa IC ni bu yerda Fame. Fame'da bridge kill, Fame'da double kill. Fame triple kill qildim. Yo'q, Rocky bunga yo'l qo'ymadi. 2 ga 2 vaziyat, 8 soniya vaqt. Fleet yana chiqib kelishi mumkin smoke orasidan. Voy, bu yerda perfecto Brockini kill qilib yubordi. Carrigan yolg'iz o'zi. Carrigan yo'q, o'xshamadi. GG. 13-10. Na, ko'rdim. Eliza shunaqa, hech qanaqa anomasiz o'ynaydi. Skinlarsiz. U просто sticker bor. Skin o'zi yo'q. No phase sticker adashmasam. GG. 15 minutdan keyin davom etadi o'yin. Ikkinchi karta boshlanadi 15 minutdan keyin. Ma elektronik 21 ta kill elektronikda. Ozgina qolganda, sal qolsa comeback qilib ketardi face, lekin o'xshamadi. Orqa fonga yana muzika qo'yamiz. Vallah, nima deysizlar? Bu streamni o'chirib katta kanalga o'tamizmi yoki mana shu 15 minut ichida? Shunaqa qilamizmi? Mana nastroyga qilib shundoq katta kanalga olib borsam. Telegramdan qaytib kiramizmi streamga? Ha, shunaqa qilamiz desanglar, aytinglar, men o'taman. Katta kanalga o'tamiz. Nosh ham default. Shunaqa sorry. Katta kanalga o'tamizdan tinchgina. Birdan spiritni ham o'yinda chalg'ib o'tirmaymiz, srazu ulanib ketadi ketiga. Bo'ldi. Men bu streamni o'chiraman, bo'lmasa link tashlayman yana Telegram kanaliga qaytadan. Kutib turinglar.